Electric's in there quick, huh? What about... Okay. What's up, Daniel Barry? Hope you're having a good day, dude. It's Monday, yep. I hope you're having a good Monday. Well, my lips got dry as fuck all of a sudden. Hell yeah. Have a good evening, for sure. Oh, what's up, Tim? We're still here. How about you? I hope you're having a good night. What's up, Freddie? Hope you guys are having a good night. For sure, for sure. But yeah. Just how much you weigh? How much does your mama weigh? You see how it works? You understand how it works? How much does your mother weigh? Dumb. Hopefully you learned that time. I don't know. We can only hope that someday, maybe, you'll figure it out. So, like, can't even say hi. You're so thirsty to try to insult me, but it's always going to be about your mother. I hate that it has to be that way. But yeah, this is a Monday. Sometimes Mondays are just... We had some wacky weather though too, so I'm gonna blame some of it on the weather. It's snow overnight, then warms up. You go from heater to air conditioner kind of days. And then, I mean, the mountains were so covered, and then I look up there a little bit ago, and they're like almost melted, so I don't know. There must be a bunch of water in the fucking streams and stuff. It was nice over here today. Well, it's decent now. But overnight it was fucking... I don't know. I don't know if it was technically bad, but it was just cold and there was snow on the cars. Nothing, no real accumulation, but the mountains were completely clouded over and just like, white, I guess. Can we please get everybody in the lock button, subscribe, and share if you don't mind? And remember, yeah, you gotta be 18 or older, that's right. And please hit the like, share, and subscribe because ain't nobody else gonna do it. So I don't know if we'll ever get to 20K. I kind of doubt it. I don't have much faith in anything YouTube, but hey, we keep trying, we keep doing it, we keep fucking doing our thing, man. We keep limping this fucking racehorse around the track. But I do hope you guys are all having a good day out there. I think old Donald Trump proved my point pretty well. He's become the white Jesus now. What's up, Reese? Like a rainbow in the dark. This guy's Huge into Ronnie James Dio. Yeah. There you go. I'm glad you're having a good time. Chat user Camero. Yep, shouts out to the UK too. I forgot that part. Trump's lost his mind. Well, he's white Jesus now. So it's pretty fucking wild. I don't really know what to think about it. Part of me wants to make t-shirts with that on it, so he'll never forget. But I don't fucking know. I'll give you $200 to shave your dreads. I know you will. Send it. You really think that would ever happen, or you would even send the money? Whatever. You know, the dreads bother you.
Chloe Moretz, or whatever her...
And you're telling me where it hurts, aren't you? You're telling me right where it hurts. Imagine being that concerned with someone else's hair, that you would pay them money to change it. When you think about it that way, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of obsessive. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I guess I win in that too, because I don't give a fuck what your hair looks like. To be honest with you, why would I? Oh, here we go. White people dreads are just nasty. Yeah, but you know what? I don't know what you... Hold on, let me look at your channel. All this extra work. White people with dreads is just nasty, he said. Okay. I have a reply, so you're going to have to just hold on while I do all this extra work. And we go to your channel. Sam Sampson. Huh. Yeah, just as I figured. There's a barrage. Is that the right word? A barrage of people trying to talk shit all at once. It's a raid, Freddie. This is what they call a raid. They got on Discord, and with their director, this fucking junkie, single parent. I don't know. I don't even know if he has, what do you call it? Visitation. But however, they've come to raid our chat, all 5 of them, and they probably have 50 fucking alts between them, 10 apiece or something. I ain't shouting nothing out other than glory, glory, hallelujah to Jesus Christ who died on the cross for our sins. Amen. What? Oh, he's back again, bro. You think you're smart? I just bested every stinking one of you. You're on my stupid ass live stream, and you're telling me about my stupid ass hair. I burnt you. I fucking charcoaled your ass. So go away. Ain't no raiding. That's definitely raiding. Oh, you might be such a cheese dick that you're not with the other guys. I don't care about that, but we're definitely getting raided, stupid. You stupid ass live stream. Why don't you unfind it? How's that sound? Just unfind my stupid ass live stream. You stupid ass fucking hat. Oh, nobody was talking to you, Reese. So, you know, I mean, no offense, but nobody put you up on the block, dude. You dig? Or Theon too. You can't get rid of the trolls here like roaches. No, that's not true. They're like dumbass trolls. That's all. I'm a cockroach. Well, what are you? You're the one sitting here staring at a cockroach. I'm a child of God. So what are you? Add me on Twitch? No. Fuck no. Get the fuck out of here. Imagine using Twitch. Shouts out to England. What's up, NM? Jack needs to get jacked. I don't know what that means. Fuck your Twitch. Fucking dickhead. Imagine using Twitch and having to come on YouTube. You guys are ironic like a motherfucker. You do know that, right? Hey, man. What's the channel about? Oh, boy. What up, no neck? I'm no neck, but I got fucking extra chins. So, waka, waka, waka. No, but seriously, nobody asked you guys' opinion. He was being disrespectful. Oh, yeah. Imagine being their mothers. What's up, Zona? I hope you guys are having a good night. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. If you're under 18, you cannot be on here. I am a music fan, but they have a lot of copyright. So, what else did you tell me? You were just saying something crazy too, right? What was it? You're telling me what to do or something? Oh, yeah, the old "what's this channel about" thing. Who's the blood settling over in the chair? Some strange folk in here. Trolls are so lame and low IQ. I came from Jason's channel. That's what's up, Zona. What's up, brother? Hope today was good for you. No, I battled it though. Made it to now. So, what I think of Hendrix? I think he's amazing. I think if you can get somebody to play an instrument the way he played it, you're going to get some pretty interesting things out of it. And he had a passion, and he felt it more than he looked at the technical. But in a way, he was even more technical. Who's the blonde sitting in the other chair? I love this guy. I doubt it. And then this guy won't quit saying blonde. Good man. Hendrix was a genius. Well, we liked what he played. And he played it with feeling. And that's what I was saying. He played it however he could. Upside down, backwards. Yes, Rip P-Dubs. I miss her a lot. Just found out today. Yeah, groceries are going up too, and so's gasoline. Yeah, and meanwhile, Trump's Jesus, and he's fighting with the Pope. Saw a documentary about Hendrix that portrayed him to be a woman abuser. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. You're a musician. No, I'm an artist. With his pecker and all. Are you trans Jamaican? No. Who do you think killed Kurt Cobain? I don't know. Maybe one of his junkie friends, and maybe just him, but I don't think Courtney did it. But I think she used it. The reflection in your glasses. Yeah, I know. My room's trashed. I've heard it a million times. Hey, man, Sativa's okay. Yeah, Evan, it's all right. What's up, Wallenberg? Evan. The reflection in your glasses looks like a blonde across from you on a white table. Yeah, that's pretty wild. That's an anomaly there. There's no way many women with respect would be in here. Yes, indeed. Guys, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. All you guys come through here, and I only get 8 likes and more and more hair tips than I could ever need. Honestly, seeing how much bullshit you'll put up with till you boot me. Yeah, that's ignorant. What an ignorant thing to say. You don't understand uh, into the engagement of war, obviously. Can a man with a beard tell a barefaced lie? I don't know. There's a lot of. My grandpa didn't like beards. And there was a lot of people around me when I was younger that said things like, never trust a man with a beard. That's not my opinion, but I'm just telling you, I remember hearing that. What's the meaning behind the pyramid tattoo, if you don't mind me asking? What do you mean? Where have you been all your life? Oh, man. I could ask you the same question. Where have you been? What did you do all of your life? What's the meaning? I already read that one. And then the real deal said hi. Hello, the real deal. You guys got to be 18 or older to be in here. This guy said, people, like you did, you choose a pyramid for a tattoo? Obviously. This chat is horrible today. And this guy went with a simple old school one. Just call me a loser. You're watching a loser. You not see the irony. You not see the irony. Think about it, dude. It could sneak up on you like a snake. That irony. You misread my message. Never mind, though. Well, I don't know. What did you say? Ignore the haters. What's up? God be with you. This chat's terrible. How do you handle constipation? You'd go somewhere else, try a place with legal ganja. It's fun. I don't know what you're saying, because you said you. So you're talking about me or you, Evan? Try a place with legal ganja. That's where I'm at, dog. That's where I'm at right now. Legal ganja. I'm a good citizen. I'm not doing anything wrong. Yeah. Big boy Charles, huh? He was in here yesterday. Hello from Janesville, Wisconsin. Hey, Steve. Shouts out to Janesville, Wisconsin. UK. Shouts out to UK. NM and Reese. Nice. Try 98% vape. I don't have the money for that. I'm trying to get the money for the motherfucking rent. Fuck weed. I know it's crazy for a pothead to say that, but you know what would get me high? Knowing my rent's paid. That'll get me higher than the 98% vape. It's just buying time, bro. Trying to figure life out. Got a lot of things going on. Took care of a lot of things today. Can't really tell you about it, but not with these guys in here. Did you hear about mathematician with constipation? He worked out the pencil. Still legal in my country. That's fucked up, because I don't know if you're, I believe in God and he put it here. So, it's crazy that some man would do that. Do you go against the grain? Are you the same guy that just said this shit? Call me a crackhead? No, that was some other idiot. Do I go against the grain? Huh. For some reason, weed makes me panic when I smoke. Well, I can have just as good a time as smoking weed as taking a nap. So I've decided that, when it's time, or when I don't care, I'm not going to smoke anymore. Circle beats the square. It's an interesting thing to say out of nowhere. I have to grow my own illegally. That's what's up. What state am I in? I am in Nevada. I'm in a solid state, but I'm 70-something% water. I think they put chemicals in the dirt to get higher yield. Mythology, what's up? Hello from Maine. Shouts out to Maine. Mad Hatter. What state you going to next? I don't know. Naps and weed are almost equal. James gets it. RKW, a state of confusion. Weed seems much different than it did 10 years ago. Edward Johnson says. The copy ninja says you kind of look like 4 plugs I've had combined. Hello from Yorkshire, UK. And I don't read that because I'm not a boy. The spray chemicals on the bud plants, not just in the soil. Yeah, they spray shit on everything. It's really depressing how man took away everything that was natural and good in this world. Have you ever seen what Crisco does to a genital wart? No. My country needs to legalize it. All of them do. That's why you know you're dealing with the devil, because they go against all the good and godly things in the world. That's why you know these men are devils. Catman, spray on food and everything. They spray stuff on from planes. Yes. That's the only thing that makes sense. Subaru, weed, and naps, bro. A little nature and boom. Yep. Thank you guys for everybody hit the like. Please continue to like it, especially if you haven't. And if you're under 18, you can't be in here. So, hey, JC, what's happening? Hope you're having a good day, brother. Doing the best I can. Wasn't the greatest day. They call it cloud seeding. I call it spraying awful shit on innocent people. Well, I went out here the other day and there was fucking a whole tic-tac-toe fucking grid on across the sky. And there's just no reason for that. You know what I mean? Like, if you think about it philosophically and logically, what's the reasoning for that? Why are all these planes doing that? So it must be for a reason. And I tend to think that they are dropping lithium on us or something. And that's screwed up. And it's screwed up that we pollute the water and, you know, on and on and on. But it was man's manifest destiny, I guess. In the summer, you can kind of get away and being buzzed and walking around doing stuff. Bro, I saw the same shit before this weather change. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I seen that too. Janesville, Wisconsin, smoking and drinking. Keep your head up. Thank you, Steve. Bury him and shit, says Reese. What's up? Happy Monday from San Diego. What's up, El Jefe? Am I good? If anybody wants to donate, we sure could use the help. We're trying to pay the rent once again. So I'll put that up there. Looks like JC got it. If you can, awesome. If you can't, you can't. Thank you, JC. Yeah, man. There's just things that are so fucking obvious that you just can't. It's a conspiracy. No, it ain't. They're spraying something in the sky. And they've been doing it. They didn't do it when I was a little kid. Maybe a little bit, but not like this. Clouds look completely different when I was a little kid. I can only tell you what I know. We didn't have chemtrails all over the place. Sleeping face down in a feel you, I love you, pumpkin. I don't know what you're talking about. Is that a song or something? THC vapes are not bad and ship everywhere. Right. Those planes are just condensing the moisture in the air like clouds. Yeah, but why would they be in a grid pattern? See what I'm saying? Make that make sense. I understand every other excuse, but you can't tell me why they would be making a grid of chemtrails across the sky. Those lines are the same as clouds. They're strategically placing them, is what I'm trying to tell you. Philosophy tells me if somebody strategically places something, well, then they're up to something. Because why in the fuck else would you do that? Like, why in the fuck else? It don't make sense. They're blocking out the sun. I don't know. They're doing something. That's my whole point. They're doing something. They're playing tic-tac-toe with our lives. A grid pattern makes solid sense for government fuckery. Right. And I seen it and I was like, holy fuck. And you know what? It dissipated in about 2 hours. Couldn't really see it no more. But what the fuck was it? Algebra was invented by the Egyptians. I thought it was by the Mayans. They're kind of Egyptians too. What if they aren't doing anything? Why would they waste their time putting a fucking grid? And also, here's the other part of it. Okay, I got you. You want some more evidence? They've done it before. Look it up. It's not the first time they've done shit like that to us. Why is fluoride in the water? Oh, I'll tell you why, Mike. Because it makes your teeth stronger. Bullshit. It calcifies the pituitary gland. Yeah, mosquito spraying. They've been poisoning us since the beginning. Makes us stupid. Makes us stupid. I'm Joe Jack. It just coincidence where the planes fly. It's their path. Well, you know, the glass of water is either half empty or half full of it. And you've chose the Matrix. What sort of abomination incarnation is this? Your mama. It's your mama. They used to say asbestos was the wonder material, put it in everything. Hair dryers, for one, that I know of. Up until 1999, and then how harmful the shit was, right? They drank the Kool-Aid. They first started manipulating the weather in the 1950s. Right? Joe Jack with the slam dunk. Don't do drugs, kids. Well, thank you, fucking Professor Rick. The dick. Yes, don't do drugs, kids. There better not be any kids or drugs on my channel. Yerd. So you got to be 18 or older to be in here. You got to be 18 or older to be in here. It's not chemtrails. That's just what the program people to say. Well, Israel needs to chill. Fuck. 90% of the trolls are kids, in my opinion. That's not true. I've been doing it for 4 years. That's not true. They're not kids. Kids got better things to do. This is a lot of older people who feel like a man is a certain way, or how am I trying to say this? They're sheep. It's the easiest way we can say it. And they believe, men should have short haircuts, that type of thing. And I piss them off. That's my job. Right, what was what? And then he said, lost, if they're scared. We're going to just have to start. I've been watching you for a while now. You're a good person. I try to be, Steve. Some people believe that. But the funny thing is, when you got so many people saying bad shit about you, and then maybe I say something you don't like, it's pretty easy to hate on me because everyone else already is. So that's how that works. But we'll get through it, Steve. I'm trying to be a good person. I don't want to hurt anyone. And, I don't know what else to say. Yeah, seemed like a good dude to me. I subbed. Well, thank you, Reese. I'm just, we're a little PTSD around here. And so are the mods. When we get raided and people say crazy shit to us, I don't know whether, here's the vote. Should I keep my mouth shut and ignore them? Or should I try to say snappy shit to them and tell them what the fuck? Because they're pussies and they ain't coming to get none. So, we know that. So, you tell me. So a lot of you guys tell me, calm down, man. Don't let the haters get to you, DumpStarr. And then some of you guys are like, damn right, fuck these motherfuckers, right? And then some of the trolls are like, they'll take their fucking licking I give them. And then some of them will be like, man, you're fucking mean, DumpStarr. I got thin skin, but I'm a troll. So, you tell me, what's the perfect thing to remember here, huh? Just stay calm. Let them say fucking fucked up shit in the chat. Let them push racism to the fucking extent of, that these motherfuckers are ready to fucking goose step and fucking Roman salute fucking right down your streets. I like telling them they're pieces of shit while I can talk to them. I hate fucking racists. And if I get a chance to talk one or kick him in the balls, or whatever, I'm going to do it every single time. You wear a swastika around me, I'm going to punch you right in your fucking head. Just remember that. Keep that in mind. So, when a racist comes in, I like to tell them, what up, brother? Glad you're genuine. Yep. To a fault. Hava ya vessels. They feed off reaction. Just ignore and block them until they get bored. Yeah. You're not wrong. It means love you. Oh, okay. Hava ya. Man, dude. Remember that movie, History X? Yeah, that's the kind of fucking, what's the word they use? Extreme, cringe, edgy. That's the kind of edgy they are. American History X edgy. Yeah, they like that. They got their fucking Magic the Gathering cards and whatnot. It's a crazy motherfucking world. Huh. Makes you wonder. Looky there. Sometimes people don't think opinion on Fred Durst. I don't really have one. Yeah, I don't really have one there. I hear you though. Look it up. What am I? I'm not looking anything up right now. I understand what you said. Guardian response. Look it up. No, it's not what I was trying to do. What about Kyle Gass? What about him? Tenacious D? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge Tenacious D fan. Pick of Destiny was okay. Kyle Rittenhouse? He's all right. He got lucky, didn't he? Kickapoo with a hunger. What about Trayvon Martin? Yeah. What about Bro Cogas in the beginning of the movie? Bro, know what? This is not the greatest song in the world. This is just a tribute. I reckon so. Heavy, hey, rude boy. Hey, rude person. I'm a Sabbath fan. All right. Yeah. Thanks for, right. Oh, wow. Look. What's up, Ohio Valley Mike? Spinning image. Spitting image of what? Oh, you're saying I'm a spitting image of them, huh? That's what you were trying to say? But you said spinning image, huh, James? Huh. Wild, wild world. You ever heard of Metallica? Never heard them. Never heard them before. I didn't mean to do that, though. Let's go with 10 seconds. That'll save you. This is what I meant to do. Jesus, dude. Fuck. A spinning image. That's funny. James is funny. I love the dreads. Nobody asked you though. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are stuck on fucking immaterial things. In things that aren't important. Did you know the word shit comes from the term store high in transit when storing waste on ships? No, I never really gave a shit. Think about that. Just showing love. You're just running your mouth as much as you fucking can. I love you always, or whatever your fucking crazy namaste ass name says. So namaste, chill the fuck out. How's that sound? Giving some support, bro. Look at you coming at me crazy. Chill the fuck out. You interact with the comments. That's why I'm here. You're a pimp, though. Much love from Cape Town, South Africa. What's up, Pronkos? Pronkos? Engage them if it's entertaining, in your opinion. In my opinion, I just love to fucking tell a piece of shit he's a piece of shit. And you know they heard it from me. What's up, burritos? We're doing the best we can. Just chilling. It's kind of a fucked up day and just trying to get it together, I guess. Just searching, looking, seeing if there's cool people out there. At least you guys are here. That's really cool. Bailey, did you know wood is the rarest material in the universe, only grows on Earth, nowhere else? How in the, listen, no offense, Bailey, but how in the hell would you even know that? Donate to the homeless, guys. Donate to this guy saying hi and being cool. What's with the glasses, brother? Yeah, I am good. Thanks, Harry. I'm going to make you famous. You ain't going to make shit. Baby is the universe, huh? I don't know. I guess so. He's been everywhere and knows about every planet. There's no wood there. That's the kind of guy you want fucking teaching school? No way, brother. They're wanting to mine and colonize Mars. Who? Who? Who's they? Edward Johnston, Bank of America. That's a great name. I think you explained that to me. But wow. I don't know. The government? All right. Elon Musk, I think they said. Let's drag his ass into it. At least he ain't dressing up like Jesus in fucking AI memes. How embarrassing. Uh-huh. That's a crazy name you come up with. You're really kind of vacant, aren't you? This is what you come up with when you was making your little YouTube handle? Wow. I don't know what to say. Okay. What's up, Trash Juice? Guys, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. I know there's a lot of you in here that won't hit the like. Do you like UFO documentaries? Sure. He dresses like the cyborg from The Mama's Boy. Does not compute. I wonder if there's water on Mars. I wonder if there's fucking life on fucking Earth and brains in people. Dude, I would take 9 months to get to Mars and no one ain't mixing nothing. What you mean, homie? I could be more creative, but it wouldn't feel authentic, right? Pronkus is in the house. What's up, David Chappelle? Senior? I'm watching some, and there is so many UFOs in Nevada. There's tons of them here, dude. Every time I walk outside, another fucking UFO. You could throw a rock. If you threw a rock, you could hit one. Yeah. If you guys are under 18, you can't be in here. Come on, we can get some more likes up in here. Come on. If aliens came here, they'd see the TikTok generation. You know what the aliens say to me as soon as I see them? They're like, white boy with dreads. Get the fuck out of our solar system. I might snap on some aliens and just fucking go full postal. I was making coffee for my boss earlier today, and she ended up just giving me more work to do. I don't follow you. Is your job making coffee? I'm confused. Why was you making your boss coffee and she ended up just giving me more work to do? We all just drank coffee. She knew you were going to stay awake. It makes sense. But what I want to know is, what kind of work did she give you? Why were you making coffee? She said, hey, make me some coffee. Or is that your job? You make coffee for your boss only? Or I don't know why, but I want to know more about this story. Is this at the Bank of America? He's a brown nose in there making coffee? I don't know. You should walk at night and stream the aliens. Them aliens get mad if you film them. Who's ham riding? Pickerhead? Pickerhead, by the way. He's a brown nose. That's pretty funny. If these aliens are going to be coming around, they better take you for a ride or at least have a joint. Why am I walking? They won't let me live stream inside the UFO. What's the point? Fuck that. Let's go pick up the fucking haters. Them fucking aliens know where the fucking haters are at. We could just go get them. You know? Yeah, these aliens are whack, bro. We need better aliens. We're going to get the wackest ass aliens ever. Yes, it's at a bank. I usually bring the boss coffee because I get off work early. However, today I had a bunch of loan applications to go through. 10 minutes before 5. Now I'm here till 10. Wow, and you're watching our stream. Hey, could you send us a couple bucks since you're at the bank? We sure could use the help, man. We're trying to pay the rent right now. You know what the moral of the story is there, bank dude, Edward Johnson? Just be happy making coffee and filling out loan applications or whatever. Hey, since you give out the loans, can you get a loan for sure? You probably get a loan for sure, huh? Yeah, send money, please. Help us. You're at the Bank of America. I never thought I'd get this lucky. Thank you, Lord. We finally got the coffee guy at the bank. Thank you. Yeah. David Mayfield says, hi, what's up, David Mayfield? I don't know if you guys hear it or if maybe it just kind of slips underneath of the fucking, what's that music called? K-pop that you're listening to? I don't know, but, you have to be 18 or older to be in here. Lobster GPT says, bruh. No, you didn't, Jimmy. No, you didn't. Be a lot funner if you did, Jimmy, but you didn't send no money. Why you want to lie, Jimmy? Hey, Jimmy. Why you want to lie to me, Jimmy? You ain't on the level no more, Jimmy. It's going to get real cold out here on these streets, Jimmy. Jimmy, there's a lot of people telling me you like to play games, Jimmy. I wish I could send money, but get this crap. They change the combination to the safe every day. This guy's going to steal money and give it to me. All right. And then you said what? And now you have to have a magnet tag to unlock the smaller safes. Oh, okay. One of my exes was way too into K-pop. It's like a subculture. It's everything, man. K-pop forever, bro. And Big Frog, what's happening? Get a job, you bum. Well, thank you, Jimmy. I'd rather. I'm glad you know everything about my life, but I was gonna say, wow, Jimmy, you're just a fucking liar, and you're in here trying to give advice on jobs. How do you know I don't have a job, Jimmy? Jimmy, they caught you wearing high heels down there at the gynecologist office. So explain that one. I got a lot of jobs. Hell yeah, Jimmy. Do I like 2-pack? I love buy one get one free. So 2-packs are better than one. No, man, 2-pack's my fucking. He's my homie, dude. We love 2-pack. California love, dude. What's up, the judge? Oh boy, here come the judge. Here come the judge. Here come the judge. Here comes the judge. Like the judge from Pink Floyd, or like one of them powdered wig fuckers. I'm pretty broke. Wish I wasn't, because I'd genuinely send money to dudes like yourself if I could. Right on. Thank you. We don't have to take it personally. Like, if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. He got way more freedom than any of us do with his lifestyle. Just call Bank of America and ask for Ed Johnson. He'll get you approved. All you need is a 300 plus credit score and 12 months of rent history. I got it. I got that 12 months of rent history. Easy. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. But I hope you're all having a good night anyhow. And yeah, I mean, don't let that stuff bother you. Don't feel like anybody's picking on you or anything. But do you do a good job when you're making coffee for the boss? Or do you just fling that shit around? If you drop some on the ground, you don't give a shit? What? I mean, do you wash your hands before you make the coffee? People want to know. Do you keep it respectful, or if you're mad at not the judge, but your boss? I like 2-pack, and my girlfriend was like, "What? What was your girlfriend like? Why not get 2-pack shirt?" Huh? You can wear a 2-pack shirt. That's crazy that you can't wear a fucking 2-pack shirt. Spiker coffee next time. Well, I was just wondering, man. I feel like you're vested that no matter what the fuck goes on in that place, you make the best fucking cup of coffee you ever fucking made in your life. Every time you strive for excellence. Hands washed, clean coffee pot. You know. I just wondered. Someone's making coffee for Bruce Springsteen, the boss. Fuck yeah, they are. Big Frog. Yeah, you need an intern at Dump Corp. Yep. Well, one thing I'll say is I've got to be careful about this. We had this intern named Sam, complete tool and a racist, and I did pee in the coffee one time. Holy fuck, we got a fucking terrorist in here, son. Hold up, you did what? That's chemical fucking warfare. That's fucking poison in the well. That's fucking taking away the only vestige of fucking. They vested you, Ed. They trusted you that you would make coffee and not put your Johnson in the coffee pot. You know what? Shit, if I was your boss, I think I'd be checking it with one of them pool checkers to check and see if there's pee in the pool. That would be a good idea for your coffee at the motherfucking office. This is the bank, too. That's federally insured. You might have broke a fucking federal law pissing in that coffee pot. Fuck, dude. In the name of J. Edgar Hoover. I mean, what are we doing? What happened to America? That's how we solve things? We fucking just piss in the coffee pot? Holy fuck. Do you drink? Oh, wow. Here's a good question. Here's a good question. Do you drink out of that coffee pot? Do your friends drink out of that coffee pot? And there you were, peeing in it. Damn, that is insane. He's definitely drank pee coffee before. Who all drank it? It's a great question, guys. This is a true crime detective story here. Fucking Edward's fucking loonier than a fucking, I don't know what, a cuckoo bird. A lady at one of the places I worked put eye drops in the coffee. This is fucking straight terrorism you guys are talking about. This is workplace terrorism. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I can't take it. Just these thoughts. Why are people doing this? Why is it when people fucking, holy fuck. I will never drink the fucking coffee at a bank ever again. I've got to keep my salary disclosed because when you find out what city I work in, but it's a medium level salary, I've still got to live small. Bro, you had one job and it was making coffee and you pissed in there. I'm sorry, bro, but you are a fucking terrorist, a workplace terrorist. I mean, I calls them as I sees them. And if you're pissing in the coffee pot, damn, I don't know what to say. It's bad. See, this is an example of the freedom your lifestyle gives you. To be honest, no poison coffee. What if somebody pissed in your mom's coffee? I just peed in Sam's cup. The pot is, somebody go back and see if that's what he said, because I'm pretty sure he said he pissed in the coffee one time. He didn't say the coffee cup. You had one job and it was to make coffee and you pissed in it. That's right. You were vested. People trusted you. They said, damn, that's a good cup of coffee. Sometimes they tasted it and they said, holy fuck. You don't think that fucking Ed, that is his name, right? Ed would piss in this coffee, would you? Man, I'd be this kind of boss. I'd be in there with that pool kit, testing it for pee, just like the one you got for the pool. Oh, I think it's reprehensible, but people do it. Yeah. Yeah, they do. They do all kinds of fucked up shit. And then people, you go to McDonald's. No, I would never piss in this coffee. No, don't put that fucking voodoo on me, Ricky Bobby. I would never piss in this coffee. We are completely different like that. If you hire me to make the coffee, as I said before, I'm going to make the best coffee. I don't give a fuck what's going on in that bank. My job's to make good coffee. Make sure that bitch is clean. You're a workplace terrorist, bro. You literally made another man drink your urine. Whew. And you sat there while he did it. You even had a cup of it with him. You had one job. You failed. You failed in a big way. Honestly, if I'm going to be honest with you, you should turn yourself in. That's all I can really say. If I'm going to be straight up with you, have you done too much? Society can't handle you. Any chance you got, they gave you a simple task of making coffee and you peed in it. I mean, what if you have STDs? And I assume you do. Now you fucking, what the fuck, bro? That's like it's attempted murder. What if somebody else, listen, here's the thing. You might have only been making that coffee for your boss. Someone else might have grabbed a cup. That's another charge. Listen, you ain't got to turn yourself in, but to be honest with you, you really should. Make amends, seek treatment. I don't know what they do for people that piss. It's a scary world out there. They asked a guy, this is what's going on out there, guys. So carry around a little test kit and check your coffees. Yeah, what if the dude had a crazy health problem? Of course. What if he was literally passing a disease? This is biochemical weapon terrorism going on inside of a bank where they fucking, they ain't playing around if money's there. He was doing this shit while they was playing with money. That ups the fucking ante right there. The bank don't need that shit. Probably the less messed up to hit the guy putting stuff in someone's food. Yeah, that's evil as fuck. That's poison in the well. That's some fucking real scum dick shit to do. What if he had a boomerang? I don't know. It is evil. It's evil Knievel. I hope he turns himself in and gets right with it. You know what I mean? I hope that bank finds someone that can do coffee. Now you know why they should be looking for a new guy, and fucking, it's very important to have a piss test, like the kind they have for swimming pools. I mean, yeah, you put a fucking raw dog specimen in there with some fucked up Wunan fucking urine shit. Sam asked which blend it was, and he was like, what? Like, what do we call Sam's blend? There's a good one. What's Edward's special blend of coffee going to be called? Bunghole coffee? Bro, what's the fluoride in the water thing? Well, in the United States, they put fluoride in our water because they care about our teeth so much. If you believe that, you're crazy. Same reason they chop a bit of our penises off when we're young men. These are two things that don't seem very American to me. They go on every day in the United States. Damn, that is some crazy shit. I'm glad you guys were here to witness it too. Ed's job is to make the fucking coffee, and he's pissing in the coffee pot at the bank. Screw racist, but that's cruel and unusual punishment. Domestic violence against who is his wife? What? I'm lost. Nevada. What does that mean? City, Carson City. Oh, you're going to put my address? You're too slow at it, cud. You're being too slow at it, cud. He said, what? Isn't it real to help your teeth? It is a byproduct of bromine. There's no fucking reason for it to be in our water. The very first time they used fluoride was Adolf Hitler. And you know that it is classified as a poison, even a drop of it. And it was used as someone else help me out here, a neurotoxin. They said if you took and put fluoride out there in the street, it would melt the asphalt. Glad you pissed in this coffee, bro. Good job. This is a litmus test for good human beings. Reese would also piss in someone's deal. What's your opinion on scented garbage bags? I like them. No, that man took that coffee into his... Hey, wow, I ain't seen you in a long time. What's up, USA? Just think about what I'm saying to you. This guy admitted to fucking workplace terrorism right here on my channel, on this stream. That's horrible. Someone go back and take a screenshot. Do it for humanity, bro. This shit's not cool. Of course, you say, oh, well, it didn't happen to me. Who cares? But these motherfuckers be pissing in coffee all over the place. Mop buckets. He probably rubs his dick on the door handle. Who knows what he'd do with your toothbrush? What do you think old Ed would do with your toothbrush if he was alone in your bathroom for fucking 2 minutes? Huh? This guy's a monster. Fluoride is poison. There you go, Jordan Klein. Super truth. Sorry, but it's the truth. There ain't no reason for it to be in our water. Stop, bro. I'm about to pass out. Ed, man, I hate, but this is your reckoning right here. You pissed in the boss's coffee jug, and there's no going back from that, bro. You need an exorcism or something. Who doesn't wipe the knob of the door with your knob? Well, we don't know what all Ed does, but imagine letting him take charge of your toothbrush overnight. You know what I mean? They need to get all kinds of test kits, a team, a team of psychiatrists behind this guy, Ed. He needs to have to tell his neighbors that he's next door. You know, if he does see the light of day. This is some serious shit. I mean, your town must be wild, Ed. It's full of fucking germs. We know that much. Fucking pissy coffee. Yeah, just you know, if you guys love Ed and trust him, just let him hang on to your toothbrushes, guys. Send him your toothbrushes. I would never pee in y'all's cups. That's what you told your boss. We already know that's not true. We asked Maury Povich, and he said 75% sure that if you get the chance, you're going to piss in the coffee. Should start your own coffee brand, Ed. Call it Essence of Ed. Or I'm thinking Sunrise Coffee, Sunbeam Coffee. I don't know. Because he sure was turning the sunbeams up on his on his boss. The feds would find me. They're going to find you anyhow, because one day you're going to get caught, Ed. You're going to get caught pissing in people's coffee. And you know you deserve it, unfortunately. I've heard a lot of people confess some crazy shit to me, but this is God blessed. This is workplace terrorism. You're sinister, dude. You're poisoning the well. The pot pisser strikes again. He will, unless you lock him up. He needs to be on medicine. They need to have they need to track him. They need to know what his piss levels are. How much piss has he got in him? Because if he gets the chance, well, that's not all I've done. Well, tell us a little bit more, Ed. We're already there, so tell us what else you're doing down there at the Bank of America. Let these people know so that they can get a good idea of what kind of evil, crazy shit's going on behind the scenes in the bank. We know you definitely masturbated down there, and God knows to what or who or with the money, or I don't know. You hope nothing worse? Me either. I heard Ed was involved with the Burger King foot lettuce, to be honest with you, of long ago. The shit in the stew. Imagine if he worked at a restaurant. Tell us about your restaurant jobs, Ed. What all have you done in the restaurant thing field? All right, I'll be honest. I used to work at Panera. Holy shit. He worked at Panera. It's the broccoli soup, isn't it? They leave the bagels out overnight. Boss ticked me off. He poisoned the fucking boss at Panera, too. We're in big trouble, y'all. Big trouble, y'all. I don't know if there's... This is what I'm saying. This shit gets deep. You're a regular villain. He's a fucking poisoner. He's a fucking workplace terrorist, no matter where he works. You really don't like your bosses. No, he's fucking out to poison them, bro. He's one step away from putting fucking mercury in someone's boot. He's out there fucking blowing fucking... There's more. Ed's got more for us, guys. Ed needs to do a lot. First, he needs to confess to the authorities. Turn himself in. Tell them all these terroristic acts that went on down at the bank and at Panera Bread. Do you all remember when Blockbuster was open? Oh my God. Please tell me you didn't do anything to the junior mints at Blockbuster, because I ate a lot of them. He said, yeah, go on. Those were the days down at Panera Bread. Man, I'm worried about the cheddar broccoli, bro. I'm thinking he put some of his own cheddar in the broccoli. No, Blockbuster. Okay, that's better. What's up, Jason? Shouts out to Jason. Hope you're having a good night. Yeah. Damn, dude. Fucking Panera, the fucking bank, fucking. It's too much, man. It really is. I'm shaking at the least. What's up, Trucker Brandon? What'd you say? Ed and you might be all right. Don't drink coffee or eat bagels around Ed. Bro, I think he'd put something in your beefaroni if he had the chance. I wouldn't trust him around the spaghetti sauce, the macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes or gravy. He said, so they used to leave those energy shots near the checkout line. Well, me and my old neighbor Sebastian Price, wow, good way to throw Sebastian right underneath the fucking bus. Chugged a bunch and we ended up diarrheaing everywhere. Damn, man. He fucking threw Sebastian Price. There's one. There's one for the whole team. He just doxed the fuck out of his neighbor for biological warfare. Damn, that's crazy. And himself by extension, yeah. I mean, you know those two were thick as fucking thieves. They were hanging out all the time. Who the fuck else can you do diarrhea shots with? I don't even fully understand what he said, but I knew it had to do with diarrhea and drinking shots. In the checkout line? What the fuck? Sebastian Price. What a name, bro. That's a lot of your history. Yeah, I mean, fucking the only person you could find to do that with, Edward, was Sebastian. That's how you guys knew you were soulmates right there. The diarrhea shots in the checkout line. Fucking Blockbuster. What do you do at Blockbuster? Who's doing shots of poopy? Two girls, one fucking Bank of America. Is that what the video is called? Huh. That is wild, wild stuff. Two bagels, one Ed. What a wild time to live in. Yeah, with you around. Do you got a wife, or you? What's going on in your life? We know you work at the bank. We know that you love to pee and things. Do you ever give your wife a golden shower? Or, I mean, it's not that far out of the fucking universe, really, if you think about it. You're peeing on everything anyhow. So, I mean, hey, Jesus loves you too, Elijah. You make it a turbulent time to be in, and you make it a very suspicious time. Am I the only guy here who watches Antique Roadshow? No, I love it. Some people really made some money off of Ming Voss's. Do you say Voss or do you say Vase? Edward's wild. Edward's a damn criminal, Blue Roslyn. He needs to get off the street. Yeah, he's fucking pissed. Don't take his charm and his awesomeness for he's literally trying to poison many different forms of employment. The guy got caught inside a porta potty in the hopper, went to jail, and they caught him inside it again a year later. Holy hell. The dude's I don't know, man. I don't think he should be on the street. Peels open septic tank and swimming around. Could you imagine that? Somebody inside the septic tank waiting for somebody to poop on him? It is a twisted world. But loves to swim inside the tank of a septic. Damn, dude. I like how you said that like Yoda would say it too. That was pretty cool. This started with Ed making his boss a coffee. Now he's shitting in people's food and doing stuff to his wife. It's crazy as hell. Now let me tell you about my other coworker, Natasha. Here you go. Edward's going to tell you about Natasha, bro. God knows what he did with her tampon. Oh my God, bro. I'm going to go in here and cry for a minute. Oh. Fuck. Alright, I feel better. I needed to cry. See what's rocking and rolling in Ed's world. Just say I'm fat, Ed. What the fuck? Keep in mind I'm about 325 pounds. Damn, so you're giving these people diabetes. So Tasha bonded me out for public indecency. So you're already on the list. How the hell do you get a job at the bank when you're on the list, Ed? And what's Sebastian doing right now? Whoa, he's in chat. Holy shit, Sebastian Price is in chat. He can tell us about the diarrhea shots at the checkout line. Why was it illegal? Oh yeah, public. Public indecency. Yeah, that's borderline. That's still a misdemeanor, right? Hey Siri, what kind of charge is public indecency? It is a 4th degree misdemeanor. That's 4th degree. You can't get any closer to fucking being a pedophile. Hey Siri, what would be the charge for peeing in someone's coffee? You don't know how to respond to that. What would be the what's the law around someone urinating in a coffee pot? Well, she don't want to answer it. She had enough. We disgusted Siri, guys. Sebastian's in here, dude. 1 day account, Sebastian. Of course. Use the word tampering. Molestation comes to mind. He molested the coffee pot. Hey, Siri. What is the charge for molesting a coffee pot? Ooh, here you go. California code. Right here. We're getting the real information right here. In California, by the way. You can search what you're going to get for any crime you do. So, guys, before you guys go pee in a coffee pot, make sure you look it up on legislative information .california.gov. So Tasha bonds me out, and I had to do this dumb class on how to be a better person. Fuck. Natasha. There you go. This is crazy as hell. I don't even know if I want this on my fucking iPad that I looked this up. But I'm really, really wondering how much time you'll do for peeing in a coffee pot. Siri won't help us. I don't know why. Siri, how much time will you do in jail? Oh, never mind. She left. Dang, she's mad at me. He said, what? Unless it's an extreme crime. A class about not fucking in public. Really and truly, there's nothing wrong with breaking the law. There's something really wrong with pissing in the boss's coffee cup and shitting all up and down the checkout line. Jails are for profit mostly. That doesn't make it all right to piss in someone's coffee. It is extreme as fuck. It's definitely a felony. Fuck, dude, I gotta use Google. Google don't even work right. You can't even ask this motherfucker anything unless you use Siri. Cheers, Jason. Sam deserved it, though. Well, you're still working for him. Did you piss in his coffee today? Damn, dude. I'm trying to figure out. Siri left. Thanks, Dad. Yes, Ed pissed in his coffee today, even. How did I know? Well, just the way you're talking about it, to be honest. I kind of just felt like he was probably... They had this janitor one time, right, at this place called Bellafram. And they asked the janitor, they said, hey man, you've been working here for 7 years. We just want to know, is there anything you ever did? You got total immunity as long as you just tell us the truth. They basically interrogated him because he was a creepy guy. But he did mop the floors at the plant called Bellafram. And they said, hey, man, if you just tell us what you did, we'll forgive you for it. You know what I mean? And so with a little bit of coaching, once he felt like he was comfortable enough and he thought, well, I'm going to get out of it, no problem. There's a few times I pissed in the fucking mop bucket and continued to mop the whole floor of the factory with a pissy mix of dirty mop water and my own urine. And they said, well, that's fucked up. We're not really surprised, just by looking at you, what a creepy guy you are. But, yeah, you're fired. You're fired. You're pissing in the mop bucket. We can't have you here. You pissed in the coffee. Now it went inside of us. We wondered why the damn fucking floor smelled like piss all the time. That's something you've wanted to do? Well, let me tell you, you're on to it if they ever let you out. You know what I mean? If they ever let you out, you're on to a job like that. For sure. That's crazy as hell. Or who told me that story exactly? But, yeah. It was funnier the way they told it, but of course they're going to fire you. You're giving Ed ideas. Stop giving Ed ideas. Yeah, I really should. Poor Ed, though. I mean, what in his childhood that made piss play such a common occurrence? The difference is like if I was hired to make the coffee, I'm going to make the best coffee every time. What's up, John? I'm all right. How are you doing? Guys, you got 18 or older to be in the chat. Don't ever drink any coffee that Ed from Bank of America makes. Spreading hate from the other side of the world. Just came to piss in my cornflakes. Fuck you. Wow. I'm good. I'm stopping vaping this Wednesday. There you go, John. I once went to use a phone booth and this woman was in there and she just actually started pissing for like 2 minutes and was flooding out onto the street. Damn. The pride in your work is everything. Yeah. You're vested. They say, hey, you want to work the cash register? And the first thing you think of is, how can I fucking steal the money out of it? You're not a good worker. You know what I mean? Ed should work at a urinal cake factory. You should do something with piss, huh? He doesn't mind it. He does it all the time. It's kind of a genius fucking plan. But no, Ed's a terrorist. He's a workplace terrorist. I don't mind using the word terrorist. In a way, I've been waiting to, but now I found the guy that we can definitely for sure call a terrorist. If you're pissing in the coffee pot at a bank, you're a fucking terrorist. Maybe I should turn yourself in. I think you should. You're poisoning the well. It's biological warfare. It's weaponized. You know what I mean? You had hatred in your heart when you pissed in it. Am I live tomorrow? Maybe. I need somebody. Can you help us out, John, with a couple of bucks, man? We're trying to get a few dollars towards the rent. We put the donation links in the chat. Anything helps, John. Yeah, for fuck's sure you should turn yourself in. I tell them at work tomorrow and I'll keep you updated. Fucking live stream that shit, homie. Fucking put a video up. Let us know before you go to jail. Or something. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I definitely would like to watch that. You turning yourself in for pissing in the coffee pot. You're going to see that man come alive. I don't know what your boss looks like. I think you said his name was Sam. So, yeah, do a StreamYard with my dad from your jail iPad, iPad, your jail iPad, right? What a confession letter soaked in piss. There's an idea. We want to document your rehabilitation. John said vaping's bad for your lungs. That money you're going to spend on that vape, you could donate to me, big brother. What's up, John? I will become better and not break any more laws. Bro, you'll stay dormant for maybe a couple months, and then you're going to start pissing in the coffee jug again. I know you, bro. This is straight terrorism. This is straight terrorism. Those people, just imagine your boss needing a cup of Joe, and he's really getting a cup of Ed. The whole time you thought you was getting a cup of Joe, and this whole time you've been drinking a literal cup of Ed. Wow. What's up, Jerry Weston? Hope you're having a good night. So you think I'm making the right choice stopping vaping? For sure, if you can do it. Hell yeah, I'm behind you. The less you do, the better. I wish I could get rid of some bad habits I have. Yeah, Ed is a straight psychopath. He pisses in the coffee thing. He did some other crazy shit with a couple other people. And he's on the list, already. And he says he's going to turn himself in tomorrow. Yeah, his boss wanted a cup of Joe, get it? But he really got a cup of Ed. I feel better about vaping, at least I'm not Ed or his boss. Yeah, I think compared to pissing in or drinking piss, yeah, vaping's the way to go. The best part of waking up is Ed in your cup, but cigarettes are much harder. Well, that'll make you stop drinking coffee and smoking, being around Ed and fucking Sebastian. Some wild shit. I don't even know what to think. Can't make this shit up. Weed's way easier than nicotine. Yeah, I think so. Not having weed will just make you sad, but not having cigarettes will make you mad. Right? Right? Not having weed will make you sad, but not having cigarettes will make you mad. Yeah. I don't know. Well, we hope that don't happen no more. It's really sad to think of all the people that are tampering with food. Yeah, tampering's a good word. Molesting your food from behind the scenes. That is just horrible, dude. Horrible thinking. And everybody's out there racing to fucking go get a burger. And fucking Shaniqua just had it between her fucking, in her discharged fucking nasty, greasy McDonald's pussy. And everybody wants some. And then there's Ed. The bank isn't even a refuge. My goodness. My goodness, that is scary. My lungs will start recovering after I stop vaping. For sure, brother. Alcohol and benzos are worth withdrawals. They ain't good. They ain't good, bro. That's wild. It is wild. It's a wild world. Wild world of sports. Yeah. This is true. My dad was an alcoholic and it almost ended him when he quit. Yep. You old enough to remember the Tylenol poisoning? Not only do I remember the Tylenol poisoning, but me and my brother, at least maybe twice, ate all the children's aspirin until my mom had to come home from work and feed us syrup of Ipecac and count each pill in a bowl as we sat there and vomited violently, because that's what syrup of Ipecac does. But yes, People tampered with the Tylenol and people were dying. Ed is literally pissing in somebody's coffee pot somewhere and ruining your Panera fucking bread experience. It's good to see you, Chewy. Hope you're having a good night. Say they're more likely to kill you than the withdrawals. My wife's fur burger is good, even with a couple hairs. Right on. Do you think vapes can make you poor? Yeah. Yeah, they can make you poor. Do I think they're dangerous? Depends on what you're doing with them. They've been known to just fucking catch on fire. So, yeah. Yeah, they're kind of dangerous. Anything can make you poor. There you go. Anything can make you poor, guys. Huh. What the fuck? Fuck is this? What is this? Holy hell. He said, don't buy the most expensive stuff. I may not be the best guy morally. You can say that again, Ed, of Bank of America. Sorry, I'm asking all these questions. Yeah. Death bought zeros in the house. Yeah, I don't know, Ed. Ed, I'd rather get a loan from Satan. I'd definitely rather have Satan make me a cup of coffee. True story, my sister's boyfriend is 21. He drinks a lot of energy drinks and smokes vapes. He got cancer and had to have half of his hand removed. Damn, at 21? Damn, I'm going to bed now. See you on your next live. All right, John. We'll see you later. Hey, man, consider fucking donating to us, while you're sleeping. Reusable vape and vape juice and coils is the cheapest way. Yeah, man. Vaping, dude. Is that popcorn lung thing? Is that a myth or is that the truth? The popcorn lung. The popcorn lung. That sounds crazy. That sounds like a hell of a way to die with popcorn lung. Your shit's just popping like Jiffy Pop. It's cheaper than cigarettes. Wow. That is fucking cheap. Coffee's great for the soul. I don't know, bro. Your coffee pot's not a toilet, Edward. Not every problem you have can be fixed by pissing in the fucking coffee pot, Edward. That's the real problem here. Vapes do give you popcorn lung. Look it up on Google. It'll show you. I'm currently trying to quit cigarettes. I got a 5-month-old baby boy. I want to see him grow up. That's awesome. Congratulations on the baby boy, Reese. Congratulations, man. That's a noble pursuit, my friend. I'll back you on that. Yeah, that's some wild stuff. People pissing in mop buckets. Did you see that chick in there fucking? She was like, I don't know what they call it, but she was like scaling her feet while she was supposed to be at work. I think it was a Subway, and this guy came in and started filming her. And she was like literally like shaving the fucking crust off the bottom of her feet on her break. A bag of tobacco and tubes a little bit cheaper. Newports used to be my jam. Me and my fiance have just adopted a dog. That's awesome, John. My dog passed away, unfortunately, but I love her. We had some good memories, but it's really hard without her. And I love dogs. I love doggies. Love them, love them, love them. So, yeah, man, if you guys could, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. If you're under 18, you can't be in here. And please consider donating to us. We really need the help. And even a couple bucks is more than we had a minute ago. So, Hell yeah. Also, if you go to Bank America and you think there's a guy there named Ed and a guy there named Sam, don't drink the coffee. So, and if there's a guy named Sebastian Price hanging around, who's even more creepy. Yeah, she was shaving the crust off of her feet in a fucking subway, and this guy caught it on camera. And it was like, it looked like she was fucking grating some fucking Parmesan, bro. That's literally what it looked like. That's how much was coming off of her foot. Sebastian moved, but he used to live on Sunrise Drive. Oh my God. You just, listen, you've almost told us every detail there is about Sebastian. Tomorrow you should definitely go turn yourself in. And they would love to know that Sebastian lives on Sunrise Drive. Panera Bread been looking for him for a while, so. You're versatile. You've been around. Some of your best days are yet to come. What's up, Mr. Sandman Stories? Says, what's up, Dump? We've got a St. Bernard. That's awesome, man. My neighbors used to have a St. Bernard named Sally, and she was cool as fuck. Big, hairy, and fluffy. And didn't take no shit either. Yeah, guys, check out Mr. Sandman Stories. Give him a like, share, and subscribe. Well, what's going on here today, Mr. Sandman, is we found a guy that pees in the coffee pot at the Bank of America. Favorite breed. Talk to you on the next live. All right, John. Thank you for your sub, too. Please hit the like as well and share us with your friends. You lost some teeth? Okay, Danny. Lost some teeth. I mean, life goes on. Hannibal Edwards stopped by. Yep. He told us all about it. Gotta go, guys. Thanks for the laughs and the chat. Much love. All right, Reese. You have a good night. Yeah, it's wild out there, man. It's really hard. You get a job and you're like, man, am I doing a good job? Well, if you're not pissing in the coffee pot, you're doing pretty good nowadays. If you're not putting your fucking Parmesan encrusted feet inside the fucking lettuce at Burger King or shitting up and down the aisles at the supermarket or whatever he was trying to tell us, you're doing pretty good. Because that man is a fucking terrorist with a capital T. And, there's nothing we can do about it. We can just hear about it here. It's pretty crazy. Yes, I'd have to cut this one short. I have to be up early. That's what's up, Mr. Sandman. Hope you're doing good. Hope things are working out. I know you have a lot of pain and back problems and stuff, and I hope. Didn't you have a car thing going on? At least you're not pissing in coffee pots. Because them guys at the bank who, look like they got it all together. They're literally putting their dicks in coffee pots. Maybe his boss knows. He's known this whole time. And he likes a nice cup of coffee. I'm waiting for the 21st for my surgery. Right on. You got to go to work at like 9:45, which is 6:45 here. Yeah. I gotta go. I'm gonna do some stuff tomorrow too. Hope you and Pooh are doing good, Jason. Yeah, shouts out to Pooh and Jason. Yeah, Mr. Sandman's over there. 850. Yeah, just hope he's not working in any coffee places the next time I get coffee. That's very unsettling. What's up, Freddie? Yeah, that's the crazy thing, man, is how many people do you figure are out there peeing in the food, throwing food on the floor, mixing us up some nasty shit and we're paying for it. That's scary as fuck. It's represented. Huh. Drink you, JC. Oh, yeah. Time zone gang. Represent. East Coast. West Coast. Mountain and Pacific. Now that's the same as West Coast. This shit's all fucking weird anyways. Time. Time is an illusion. You know what's not an illusion? A fucking hot cup of someone's piss in your coffee. Whew, that's rough. Hills to the no. Hope everybody's doing good. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. We really need your help to get the stream passed out there for people. Prayers for the racist boss. I mean, he's racist, but he ain't pissing in people's coffee. I'm not trying to make excuses for racism, but maybe they need to clean the whole damn bank out, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Clean the whole damn bank out. Yeah, the boss shouldn't be racist, but the employees are pissing in the coffee. And look, Ed's got a lot of problems, man. It doesn't start or end with the coffee. That's just the tip of the iceberg that is Ed from fucking Bank of America. Actually made me feel sympathetic for him. Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel sorry for him, but also as an American, as a red-blooded American, I think he needs to register. And, I don't think he should be around anybody's coffee, if that makes sense. Yeah, there'd be piss everywhere. Jason's got it. I mean, who needs that? Yeah, screw racists too, but, however, there's a whole trouble bubble going on in that fucking bank. And these are the people that you got to ask for loans. They'll tell you no to a loan and then they'll go piss in your coffee. If you ever go to get a loan and he says, hey, you want a cup of coffee? I'm making some. Check and see if his zipper's down. For real. How does he even do that anyhow? Is he taking a whole pot of coffee into the fucking bathroom? I mean, there's some premeditation going on there to even be able to figure out how to get away with that. It is sick. It's just sick. The whole thing is sick. And remember, again, these are people who are going to work. They're crunching numbers in there in that bank. And they go to get a nice hot cup of coffee in the morning so that they can, do a good job. And they're met with fucking urine in their fucking coffee. Really? Yeah, imagine the donuts. There you go, JC. See what the kind of coffee they're serving in there. Imagine what they're doing to the cream donuts. Or what's in the chili at lunch. Oh my God. He said he put X-Lax in something. Remember that? It's crazy as hell, man. I or anyone could work with this guy or someone like that? No. But fucking the donuts. Who knows what he's doing to them donuts, guys? I feel like he's telling the truth. And he came in here and he was airing it out because he needed to get it off his chest. Because he knows how wrong it is. And just like a taxi cab driver, he fucking blurted out all this fucking horrible shit he's doing when people got their backs turned. You know what I mean? This is the kind of shit that people tell a taxi, or this kind of shit people confess, in a confession booth. Did he get banned? No, he ran out the whole fucking thing, said he had to get up early and get back to work making coffee at the bank. So, crazy thing is, it's probably true. No, he didn't get banned. Yeah, it's like a taxi cab confession. They come in here and there's a little bit of truth to it. Maybe not all 4 things he told us is true, but I got a feeling he really did piss in his boss's coffee. That's not the last we'll see of him. I don't know. I kind of hope he turns himself in and we get a report on how he's, been chemically castrated or something. I mean, I know that's horrible to wish on someone, but, maybe if they castrate him, he won't be pissing in the coffee thing anymore. Won't be on any more lists. That was a tripped out show. Which one? Oh, Taxi Cab Confessions? Yeah, it was fucking pretty good. That was random, just some guy out there confessing to you like you're going to pat him on the back. Yeah, I'm not cool with, because you know what I've always thought about that cash register job. Somebody hires you to take care of the cash register, least thing you can do is not rob them. But fucking 9 times out of 10, when they hire somebody to work the cash register, and then you got to think of the paranoia of the management who's hiring somebody to work the cash register. Your only fucking job is to not fuck the numbers up. That's some real shit, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like if you hired me to run the cash register, I'm going to make sure you get your money. Now on payday, I want mine. That's our contract. But I'm not going to do the easy thing because you put me in charge of the fucking cash register. I'm not going to, it's just some dumb ass shit, man. It's shenanigans. And I guess when somebody gets caught embezzling or fucking with the cash register, I guess they never really can have that job again. So that's kind of good. Jason's a good friend too. I miss you, Jason, you and Pua. I hope Paw Patrol's doing good. Having a bowl of Life because I need to get one. Are you eating Life cereal? That shit's great. That sounds fucking delicious, to be honest with you. Nice bowl of fucking Life cereal tonight. Yeah. Well, look at it this way, Freddie. At least you're not pissing in a coffee pot at the fucking Bank of America. For real. I guess because you don't like racist people, you think it's okay to do sick stuff to people you don't like. Well, once again, I am not condoning any of that, but it just kind of blows your mind because you're under the impression everybody's professional at the bank. And then you get there and there's shenanigans going on with a fucking racist fucking boss and a fucking coffee guy who keeps pissing in the fucking... Well, he did something with loans, didn't he? Oh, Ed. Comma after racist dad. Where did Ed go? He went away, man. He flew away. Have $5 on me, butt boy. You ain't sending it. I'm not even going to show your message. You ain't sending nothing. Why you keep saying you're sending money? Like you didn't get to say it to everyone, just the mod. So there you go. But let's put the donation link in the chat because he's right. We're slipping, I guess. Maybe that's what he's trying to say. Why would he go and say that? There. Well, I'm going to send you some money, butt boy. Yeah. But then they don't send no money. So who's he fucking lying to? $5 would be great, by the way. It's okay, Michael. Fuck them guys. They're retarded for sure. Ed wants shit in your cereal? Oh my God. I don't think I could be roommates with Ed. You'd wind up dead, poisoned. Some weird bacteria meningitis from eating fucking Ed's waste products. He's probably clipping up the toenails and putting it in your cottage cheese. And you're like, that shit's kind of crunchy. Yeah, it's fucking cream of Ed's fucking toenails and fucking... I think chemical castration is the way to go with that. Just saying. But yeah, there's the donation links if anybody'd like to donate. If you work at a bank or something. One time my mom said I looked like a butler and you lost it. Oh yeah, I got a donut. Whoops. There it is. Thank you, Jason, for the donation. God bless you. That helps. Anything helps. If any of you guys want to donate, like Jason just did, we sure appreciate you. But save us with the Wonder Woman Invisible Jet donations. We don't need them. One time my mom said I looked like a butler. Yeah, it's pretty funny. A butler. Yeah, man. Quite a night. Quite a Monday night, dude. That was a real story that was told to me about Bellafram, though. They asked that guy, they said, hey, you've been working here a long time. You know, have you ever done anything wrong? Just tell us. And we swear we won't fire you for it. And they got that motherfucker to tell me he was pissing in the mop bucket all them years. All 7 years he was there. He would piss in that mop bucket. I mean, of course, even though they told him they weren't going to fire him, they fired the fuck out of him. And you know what? That factory room floor smelled better after that. I don't think Ed is a sex freak. He's just sick. Ed's not playing with a full deck. Yeah. Anyhow, he's gone like Hans Meyer. He's gone just like Hans Meyer. Chemical castration won't do anything. Sure will. It'll fucking chill him out. He'll be more subservient. I want to go to the bank and tell him not to drink the coffee. I must have missed something when I dozed off. Oh, you did. We had a pee freak in here that was peeing into a coffee pot. Michael's trying to say it's not a sex thing, but he's not using his Johnson in the correct way. It may not be a sex thing, but it is a red flag towards how he handles his reproduction organs and whatnot. It's like an act of chemical warfare. It's terrorism. Yes. But it has to do with the sex organ. So, in fact, is a sex crime. He should have to wear a straitjacket to work. But his job is to make coffee. Hans and Franz. Hey, imagine if Hans and Ed could get together. We love boobs here. We sure do, Jason. Shouts out to Jason for letting us know the real deal around here. How important fucking boobs are to well, hell, they're almost as important as a cup of coffee. Looking wider today. Yeah, and you still look like your fucking mom's little butt, baby. So, whatever, Tomsy. Means a lot coming from you, bro. I have access to a wood chipper 24/7. Let's go. Keep it on the down low, though. Keep it on down low, though. Well, if you go to Bank of America and you see a guy named Ed and Sam And Sam, at least in my mind, he has a Hitler mustache. And of course, Ed is 347 pounds and pissing in coffee pots. So if any of this fucking evidence comes up in your life when you go to the bank, invite him over to the wood chipper for a cup of coffee, a cup of Ed. Pretty wild. Guys, if you're not 18 years old or older, you cannot be in my chat. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share. For those of you that did, thank you. If anybody wants to donate, we already put the donation links in the chat, and Jason was so kind and generous to hook us up. So thank you, Jason. This guy said, Ed from the Bank of America, pitchforks and torches. I mean, we got to get these fucking, this ain't a witch hunt. This is a guy that confessed to pissing in a coffee pot. And I forget what he did at Panera, but it's scary to think these people are out there. You work so hard and you go to get yourself a sandwich, and this motherfucker Ed's fucking rubbing it on his taint or something. It's not cool. Natasha knows. Sebastian knows too. Yes, in multitudes, bro. We need to get out there in the streets, find out where these guys are living. It might be in your town. I hope not, though. My prayer is that when you go to get a sandwich or a cup of coffee, these people handled it like it was going to be the best cup of coffee they ever made in their life. Because if you ain't got pride in your work and you can't be impartial to racist, Hitler-worshiping bosses, and at least the one job that you had, make that coffee good. Don't piss in that malt bucket. Don't be putting X-Lax in your boss's fucking ho-hos or whatever. Just do a good job. Worry about yourself. Because that cup of coffee, man, that's everything at work. Amen. Amen. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm glad you guys witnessed it, because I'd never be able to make this shit up. That's why I think it's real. Okay? The way he said it, I think he really did piss in somebody's coffee. That's fucked up. Fucked up. Man, I'm too paranoid for this kind of stuff. I know, but he's not lying to you, man. And look how much fucking emphasis we put on fucking pizza and hamburgers and, and these motherfuckers really are fucking doing shit to the fucking food. Not only are they poisoning us straight from the manufacturer, but then the fucking workers are poisonous because they hate the world. That's horrible, but true. People that are like that are out there. And to think that shit happens everywhere. I mean, some dude shitting a Verizon Wendy's chili for 20 years. Wow, bro. The crazy thing is, and the reason why I pushed it so far, not just for the comedy, is that he had to premeditate this shit. He surely didn't just pull his dick out in the bank and piss in the coffee pot. This motherfucker had a plan. He had it was like a mission impossible to figure out how to get his penis in the fucking coffee pot in the same place covertly so that he could do this dastardly terroristic act. It's mind-blowing, guys. It's mind-blowing. It's happening in the world. But my whole editorial, please forgive me for the pun, editorial, is that if you are in charge of the coffee pot, just make a good cup of coffee. Leave your dick out of it. That's my whole point. Yes, it is funny. It's pathetic. It's, scary, all these things. But at the end of the day, you had one job to make a good cup of coffee. Now, when Jesus comes, Jesus knows you put your dick in that coffee pot. He's going to be like, hey, man, Ed, I need to talk to you. You had one job, dude. One job. All that heist movie stuff. He scooped out cameras and learned routines. Yeah, he's like fucking Kevin Spacey in The Usual Suspects or something. That's why he had to tell us about it, guys. If I were a wrestler, what would your finisher be called? It'd be called the mom finisher. Your mom finisher. Yep, that's what it'd be called. Pissing around lasers and pressure plates and shit. Cock play and fucking coercion and deception. All around a coffee pot in a Bank of America somewhere. To be honest with you, I would have trusted him more if he was just pulling $5 bills out of the stack, but this motherfucker was trying to poison his racist ass boss. It's crazy. It really is. Imagine if you got caught in the bathroom with the fucking coffee pot. That's what I hope happens to him. I hope he gets caught with the coffee pot in some, weird circumstance. And they're like, oh, wow, you've been pissing in that fucking coffee pot, haven't you? What's up, Freddie? If nobody told you today they love you today, let me be the first one. Well, thank you, Freddie. I love you too, man. I love all you guys. Michael. Of course, I love him, and thank you, man. I appreciate that. Some days are rough. We don't need to keep going over my problems, but yeah, some days are rough. Fucking with people's food. It's scary as hell, bro. That shit's sacred, dude. If you tried to pull that in jail, oh, they'd fucking kill you. And yeah, these things do go on in jail too, because people, the inmates make the food. So you're 100% right, People have been killed that way, I'm sure. It's a very low way to kill someone. I mean, you don't even stand in front of them. You fucking poison them. It's fucking crazy. It's like bitch crimes. That goes under my heading of a bitch crime. You couldn't do anything else to this motherfucker, so you simply went and found his well and you poisoned it. Wow, you're a lowlife. You know what I mean? This is why we have society. This is why we put people in jail. And this is damn sure why you should check your coffee. I had a buddy whose dad fed him shards of glass while he was in prison. It's not cool, man. Yeah, there's been a lot of that over the years. These are some real bitch ass ways to kill somebody, get even with someone. Or, if his boss was so racist, why didn't he film it? Why didn't he just film it or record it? And, everybody could have had good coffee. But, it's really Ed's fault because he left the racist boss in charge and continued to poison the coffee. And I firmly believe that if any of this is true, more than just Ed's boss, Sam, drank the coffee. See what I'm getting at? So, yeah, that's fucked up, man. Put shards of glass crushed up in the salad. Even when I was locked up, man, and I messed with the food, I washed my fucking hands, dude. I'm not trying to fuck with those people's food. I don't know who they are, who the food's going to, but I'm going to do a good job if I work in the kitchen. You know what I mean? I'd rather be late getting your fucking chicken out than to send you raw chicken. I don't want that on my conscience that I didn't wash my hands or I dropped something on the floor. I dropped something on the floor, it's going in the fucking trash. So, you know, that's just the way kitchen work goes. Everything must be clean. You don't sit there and pick your nose or fucking touch your hair or anything, man. When you got, out here a while back, a friend of mine worked at Starbucks. She told me some guy jerked off and jizzed all over the sink, and the cops got there and kicked his ass. That's fucking awesome. That's what the police are for. That's what your billy club's for. Get all up in that dude's jaw with that billy club when you see him jerking off in a fucking Starbucks bathroom. This is your time to shine, violent cop. Go ahead and get you some. Strong arm bar, whatever you want to call it. Throw a couple elbows in there. Yeah. Don't be fucking around with our fucking food. We pay too much for it. It's garbage anyhow. And damn it, if you got a job doing it, at least have enough pride to not be mad at your boss, not be mad at the world, and fucking make sure it's fucking cooked right and fucking sanitary. Don't cut any corners, because you wouldn't want somebody doing that to your child or your mother or your wife. That's why. Because people need to give a fuck more in this world. These people that tampered with stuff, and Chewy was in here earlier talking about the Tylenol. Just like the fucking rumors of people putting razor blades in apples at Halloween. This shit's all fucking disgusting, bro. It makes you sick. But I guess if, you do go into a Burger King or something, take a look around. If that place ain't clean and everybody's fucking around, your best bet's to leave. Or if you think you might get shot inside that Burger King, because there's a lot of people getting shot in fast food places nowadays. Like, have the sense to fucking walk the fuck away. If you work in food and see something, say something. Yeah, say something to somebody. Film it. Put it on YouTube. Yeah, don't let other people poison us or other people's family members. You remember that back in the day with the razor blades and the apples during Halloween? There was that chick licking fucking ice cream containers on YouTube a couple summers ago. Remember that chick? And then that dude was going in and fucking doing something to the fruits and vegetables at a Walmart maybe 2 years ago. I remember that dude too. These people are assholes and they deserve to be prosecuted. I'm sorry. I'm not going to fucking stand with somebody that fucking poisons or tampers with shit. That's fucked up. I'm sorry, that's fucked up. You get what you deserve. Yeah, that's a little too edgy of content. And there was a chick that was doing something with the burger, dropped it on the floor, and she made it anyhow. And even if he was joking, here's the thing. If he was working at McDonald's and he was like, I'm going to post a video about a burger I dropped on the ground, but I'm not really going to give it to nobody. You still put that fear out there, and you're still fucking guilty of that. So, even if what's his name wasn't telling us the truth, you know what I mean? He's still putting that fucking fear out there. Just like the razor blades and the apples at Halloween. Poison and shit. It's a crazy world. Wow, FK Twigs was dressed up wild at Coachella, huh? That's wild. Just seen that. FKA Twigs, sorry. Formerly Shia LaBeouf's wife, by the way. On the down low, but And she had a wild ass fucking dress on. I don't even know what the fuck you call that shit. Weird shit. Yeah. Not a whole lot of news to. Looks like Nardwar did an interview with David Byrne. That's interesting. And that's it. Rip King Cobra, yes. 18 and plus. You got to be 18 years or older, guys. Yeah, they sure didn't treat Cobes right, for sure. Justice for Cobes. How about that? Yep, rip Josh Saunders. He was an artiste. Damn, dude. Pour one out for Cubs. Yes, sir. Yeah. Just a Monday night. Slow as hell. Trying to figure shit out. Shouts out to Jason for the donation, too. Shouts out to all you guys that hit the like, share, and subscribe. And that we're honest about being 18 or older. Hell yeah. There's not a lot of good news to read today, guys. Donald Trump went completely insane last night and decided he was Jesus. And, nobody noticed that he was going straight blasphemy. Who's this dude? My whole damn iPad just locked up. That makes me wonder strange things like with reception and whatnot. All right, cool. Maybe that'll be better. This is fucked. Have a VPN on too. Oh, I see what happened. YouTube's fucking with my shit. That's what's happening. Wow, man. Wow. This is pissing me off. Yeah, my YouTube don't work like other people's YouTubes. Oh, fuck, you're cutting out because you're talking about Trump? It's possible. Elon, no. That is possible, dude. Who knows what agenda YouTube has compared to Trump's agenda? I don't even care. I'm just stating the crazy facts. I watched Moist Critical or Penguin, and he said that the way he was looking at it, and he pointed up to because he showed the original painting, because Donald Trump had changed it. He put them demon lords up there in the sky and shit. Like that was redone. Yeah, that's not the original painting. The artist that made that painting had pictures of military up there in the sky above them. They put some dark, evil entity in it. Isn't that weird? You saw that? Yeah. I'm not complaining. I just think he's fucking the Antichrist. The Antichrist. The Antichrist. The Antichrist. He got all these Christians to follow him. That's what's crazy. You know what I mean? That's some straight Antichrist shit. That's what they was talking about when it comes to the Antichrist stuff. The place the devil hides the most is in the church. Yes, sir. You be thinking that ain't true, but you be wrong. Yep. He said that the painting was him being a doctor. Yeah, we know that ain't true. And we definitely know that ain't true when he put a demon soldier up in the fucking sky above him. And also, Mom, can we get Antichrist at home? You gotta look at stuff, man. It's pretty wild. There's a pretty wild history of this type of thing. There was a priest who had a church. I believe it was in Spain, and they was changing the church and remodeling it, and the father, or whatever you call him, padre, whatever, slowly turned it into a satanic church, and the followers didn't even notice that he was putting all these statues of demons up and stuff with their fucking church money. And for the most part, they just stayed there and continued to follow him blindly, and to the point that they weren't worshiping God anymore. And how's he been talking shit to the Pope? Yeah, that's pretty interesting too, as well. Well, that's what happens when you give a billionaire with a huge ego more power. These are the type of things you can expect. Because these guys don't worship Jesus, dude. He ain't with the washing of feet and turning over money tables. He knows from a business practice to tell you he is. From a business practice, you better tell people you are. But in the dark, you're eating babies on an island with your best friend Epstein. Earthquake, guys. Just went through an earthquake here. Holy shit. Yep. We got an earthquake going on, guys. Wow. I just went through my first earthquake, guys. Wow, just now on stream. And I got a notification of the earthquake right as it was happening. So what, we have tremors next or what? Should I stand in the doorway? Wow, dude, that was pretty much my first earthquake. I wonder what the strength was on that. Damn, just as I was telling you there was an earthquake, they were fucking notifying me of an earthquake. No shit. That was pretty significant. We was rocking and rolling there a little bit. Oh, wow, man. I'd never really been through an earthquake before, but that rocked the whole building. You can't fucking do that. Damn, that's crazy. That's weird, my first scramble signal. Then they're sending earthquakes. Dude, I I swear to God, they just sent me a fucking earthquake warning. Wait, hold on. The epicenter of that earthquake was 41 miles away. That's what they just told me. Did you feel it, Jason? How far am I away from the San Andreas? Hey Siri, what's up with the earthquake that just happened? Swarm of 18 earthquakes off of the coast of Washington. Earthquake swarms hit Washington coast in 12 hours. 18 earthquakes. Hey Siri, tell me about the earthquakes again. Okay, here we go. I guess I want that one. Earthquake swarms hit off the Washington coast, 18 plus quakes in 12 hours, up to 4.2 magnitude. It's 41 miles to the epicenter. Today's the 13th. This was yesterday. So was this I gotta tell you, it was pretty significant. I don't know though. I've never really been in one. I don't know if any of this is true, but I know that I just went through an earthquake, and I know that we just got an earthquake warning as the earthquake was hitting. So I don't know how you guys doing in California there, Jason? Hey Siri, how far away is Carson City, Nevada from the Saint Andreas Fault? How do you say it? The Andreas Fault? How far away is Carson City, Nevada from the fault line? Are you feeling okay? Oh, there we go. Fault line design. That's 148 miles. 2 hours away. There'll probably be a it's crazy. San Andreas. That's how you say it. San Andreas. Siri, show me the San Andreas fault line. Show me the San Andreas fault line, Siri. Where is it? San Andreas fault line extends roughly 750 miles through the U.S. It forms part of the tectonic boundary between Pacific Plate and the North American Plate. I don't know where it is on the map, but they said 41 miles from me is the epicenter. That's a trip, dog. I bet you a lot of people here are pretty scared right now. I'm scared, but I don't really own anything, so you know what I mean? Do I still have to pay the rent if everything you know what I'm saying? But that's fucking wild. It was I immediately knew I was going through one. Let's see if there's any news on it. News. The fuck, you think they'd be quicker at shit, huh? We got internet. Tell us about the damn earthquake. Here we go. Earthquake. news today, yeah. That's 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 4 months ago. Literally, it's so fresh that I don't even see anything on it. But there was some shit that happened yesterday. We know that. There's been some shit going on. Ooh, wait. No, that's 10 days ago. Huh. Oh, here we go. No, that's Australia. What's this one? Al Jazeera. Oh, no, that's 2 months ago. I didn't feel that one. I felt this one today. Oh, that's crazy. You think they'd be a little faster with the news, huh? It's pretty significant news having an earthquake. What the fuck? Yeah, that's wild. I keep refreshing it and I don't see nothing. Hey Siri, is there any news on an earthquake that just hit in Nevada? Nevada today recently. Earthquake, Nevada Seismological Lab. Yes, here we go. Did you feel an earthquake? Oh yeah, we got some red ones here. Earthquakes in the last 4 days. 0 to 12 is red, and there's many red dots right next to us, probably about 41 miles away. That makes sense. It's like that Tool song, Enema. Yep, fault lines that cannot sit still. Well, that's the first significant earthquake I've been through. It wasn't like throwing me around, but it was moving the whole building. And I could feel it. I could feel it fucking, you know what I mean? It's really got me kind of off kilt. What do they call it when you have like little earthquakes afterwards? This is the latest earthquakes and ain't nothing coming in, bro. You watch, this shit's gonna be news in a minute. That was just strong enough to make people a little bit worried. And there are red dots on here, but I don't really know how to read the seismology stuff. I was just looking for quick, easy news, and there's none. There's none here. There's no way to really tell what's going on. Aftershocks, that's the word. That was a hell of a drink back in the day. Maybe Facebook. There we go. Maybe we can count on Facebook to tell us. Babies. A lot of hot chicks on Facebook. And you know, Facebook's always listening, but no fucking news. It's crazy. Snowstorm. I know we had a snowstorm yesterday. Oh, here it is. Reno. Anyone feel this earthquake? That was a 5.5 earthquake. 11 miles from Silver Springs. Yeah. That's Reno. That's the first news coming in that it was a 5.5 earthquake. I was in Silver Springs yesterday for going to church. Wow, that's a trip. 5.5 earthquake? That's what it feels like? This place must be fucking built good, huh? Power's still on. Fucking wild. 5.5 is strong. Yeah. Yeah, maybe nobody. Yeah, and I mean the epicenter was. They said the epicenter was 41 miles away from me. So yeah, people in California might not have felt that. Yeah. Damn wild, man. That was wild. Who knew? You know where we got our news about it from? First, Facebook. It wasn't even Carson City news. It was Reno news. People in Reno felt it. They said 5.5. Maybe it was stronger in Reno than it was here. What it looked like? Could you guys see me moving? The fucking shit was weird, man. It was like this, like this force. I don't know how to explain it. What's this one? No, that ain't it. Fucking Facebook listening to things. They were slow. They were slow too. Let's see if YouTube fucking figured it out yet. No, nothing yet. That's pretty wild. I don't see shit. Go to the news. It was weird as fuck. Yeah, you were shaking the fuck around. Yeah, I automatically knew it was an earthquake. And as soon as I said it to you guys, a fucking notification popped up on my phone, said I was going through an earthquake. All those meteor showers and tidal waves, followed by fault lines that cannot sit still, followed by millions of dumbfounded dipshits. Yeah, I remember that song. Everything's about the Strait of Hormuz, the Strait of Hormuz. Trump talks Iran. I don't see nothing about no fucking earthquakes. We'll keep looking though. Yeah, it's just like the Tool song, dude. It's like Maynard fucking. Our whole life's become a Tool song. Earthquake news today. And now my shit locked up. Huh. New volcano. That was yesterday, though. Talking about Washington coast and the several earthquakes they had there. And the ones that happened a couple weeks ago in Tonga and caused a tsunami. And then there was one 4 months ago that rocked the Learn to Swim. We're talking about the earthquake that just happened while I was streaming. No shit. 5.5. What's this? When was this one? This was today? 8.7 quake in Russia?
Parts of Japan, Alaska, and Hawaii. Damage and evacuations were reported in the Russian regions nearest to the epicenter on the Kamchatka Peninsula. Japan's meteorological agency issued a tsunami alert for Japan's Pacific coast, saying waves up to 3 yards could arrive along the northern Japanese coast.
Wow. When was this? I don't see nothing about today, though. Come on, YouTube. What the fuck? Man, that'd be crazy if fucking California separated from the country today. Day after tomorrow. Feels like it. I mean, what would I do anyways? We got floor joists. The only thing this thing could do is shift off its fucking foundation. I would fall probably 20 foot. To be worried about the ceiling caving in. But mainly, you wouldn't want to be on the bottom floor, I wouldn't think. I don't know, though, whether that's true or not. That was wild. I'm not really scared. I think you're supposed to get in the doorway of a place. But it might be just fine to just get on the bed and ride that bitch down into the ground or whatever happens. Whatever happens is going to happen, dude. I don't know whether it's over or we need to worry about aftershocks. I heard getting in the bathtub's a good one too. Drop boobs on the floor. Damn, dude. I don't know about dropping boobs on the floor. Maybe. Maybe boobs on the floor would do it. Maybe not, Jason. Just not really sure about that right now. I want YouTube to put out some news about it. Shit's fucking ignorant. Facebook had it though. All these people are looking for content and news, but everything just fucking, when Donald Trump's acting so crazy, everything's fucking completely centered around that. Wait. No, that ain't it. Hold on. No, that ain't it. Fucking wild shit. Outside? Outside in a field is a good place. Yeah, I guess shit wouldn't fall on your head. Unless the crack was right underneath you. That was a legit earthy earthquake. First one I really been through. I thought I felt shit, small shit before. But it was unsettling when it first happened. You automatically knew you were in an earthquake. What I just felt. Because there's really no other, like, a car or truck couldn't do that. Because the whole place was fucking rocking. You can't even budge this place. So imagine how much it would take to shake a whole building. I can't do it. I bet I could get 5 of my friends and we couldn't do it. So that kind of blows your mind. And so far, just no news. No news. Yeah. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good night. It's Monday night. Sometimes it's kind of a bummer, I know. Took care of a couple things today that I'm kind of proud of. Can't really talk about them on here. What else? Yeah, and then there's tomorrow. I'm going to go to a Bible study in the morning. Early in the morning. And, yeah. Shouts out to Jason for the donation. Jason Melon Booty. Check out his channel. And also Mr. Sandman Stories. I think he left already. How long did the earthquake happen? I don't know. Not very long. A few seconds. It wasn't a minute. Yeah, it wasn't a minute. It was just fucking shaking. What's up, Delilah? Lila, how you doing? Thank you, JC. That's pretty cool of you. How long ago was it? You can see it on the stream. We had an earthquake while we were on the stream. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think, JC? Michael, if he's still here. How long ago do you think it was? That earthquake. There's Bud Morgan. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, you should be able to see it. Yeah, like, I don't know. I wouldn't say half hour ago. Maybe 20 minutes. I don't know. Yeah. It's pretty wild. As soon as as soon as it happened, I got a notification on my phone. And the only thing I could find on the earthquake was on Facebook, and it was Reno, and they were saying it was a 5.5 magnitude. So 15 minutes ago, there you go. Yeah, look back 15 minutes ago and you'll see us shaking around on here. It's technically my first earthquake, I think. The first significant one I've ever been through. I've definitely never they said it was, I don't completely understand the terminology, but they said the epicenter of the earthquake was 41 miles away. Now, if I think Reno's about 40 miles away, or maybe not. I don't know. I've been through 3 quakes. The biggest was a 6.5. Damn. It makes you think. I mean, you can only do what you can do. I guess these buildings are strong. I don't know. There wasn't a whole lot of, you know. See what time it was at? Oh, yeah, I should have. Do I still have it? I just got rid of it and I didn't look. That was dumb of me. That was only on my phone, too. My iPad didn't give me. Hold on. Did my iPad give me a. No, they didn't give me no notification. Dang it. Yeah, I should have looked at it. What's up, RD? I hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, we just went through an earthquake. I don't know where you guys are at, but if you're in the, I guess it was a Nevada thing, really. Something to talk about, I guess. Hopefully no fucking aftershocks come up. But yeah. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. If any of you can donate anything, we really need help. We're not too far away from it, but we're far enough. And anything helps, guys. So if you want to donate, we greatly appreciate it. And also hit the like and subscribe. Rory McClory won Masters. Oh, yeah? That's the Grand Nationals or whatever. That he goes on to the Kentucky Derby. I don't understand any of that stuff. You have to explain it all to me, man. I literally don't understand any of it. His name was Rory McClory. Cleary. He won the Masters. Wow. Yeah. And thanks again, Jason, for the donation. We appreciate you. Oh, fuck, dude. Earthquakes and fucking aliens and all this shit. I mean, fuck. It's hard. It's kind of hard being in the LBC. Definitely wild. You sit here and you wonder. Oh, I was just seeing if you were paying attention, Delilah. But yeah, there's rumors of aliens here. Not too many real aliens, but. And we're for sure not talking about illegal aliens. Still no news on the earthquake. She said always. Plane crashes, firework executive arrested at Disney on murder charges. Wow, that's fucking wild. That's some news there. Nothing on no earthquakes. Facebook. Let's go back to Facebook, see if they made a bigger story. I just got to show you, maybe Facebook's the way to go for your news. I don't think so, but. Let's look it up. Earthquakes on Facebook. Earthquake news is what I'm going to say. Earthquake. Yeah, it's very popular right now on Facebook. Isn't that strange? Yeah, 5.7 earthquake just occurred 21 minutes ago. Oh wow, they showed a picture of the Walmart knocked all the shit off the shelf. Google says it was 5.7. Here we go. Local news. Oh no, that's something else. 5.5. So somewhere between 5.5 and 5.7 magnitude earthquake. It's been reported with the epicenter near Silver Springs, which is really close. They said 41 miles away from me. 5.7, Silver Springs, Nevada. It's been upgraded to a 5.7. Pretty wild. Earthquake. 5.7, felt it in Sacramento, which makes a lot of sense. They would definitely feel it in Sac. For sure. This was, it's showing that it was off the coast, off the west coast, I guess. Or no, that ain't true because it said Silver Springs. Here it says 23 miles away from where I'm at. So they're still trying to figure it out. Is this Nebraska? No, it's Nevada. Hello, Cheddar Girls. And Buck Loves Who Hang. Hope you guys are doing good. Please hit the like, share, subscribe. Our global climate is fucked. I don't know, but they got some motherfucking hurricanes going down, Jordan. Oh, wow, they're showing a truck. Where was this at? Damn, that truck's bouncing all over the place. Wow, what a day. What's 95% mean? No, that was yesterday. Yesterday there was earthquakes too, by the way. Just so you know. Buck said, I stole from my coworker today. Left a Reese's cup out and I stole it. Take that, Jan. Damn, you ever piss in a coffee pot, Buck? Just asking for a friend. The ice wall's melting. Yep. We're going to fall right off this flat ass earth, ain't we? Damn, that's nuts. I've never done that. Thank God, Buck. You're all right with me, dude. Saw it finally. Pretty cool. Pretty fucking wild. It was a good experience to me. Like I said, this place is solid. When you think about, if we was in a fucking trailer, then we could understand. But this place was rocking. What did you miss? Oh, all kinds of stuff, Buck. But what did you say you did today? That you stole a Reese's? Man, you can't be doing that, bro. You're better off to pay for your Reese's, my man. Yes, pay for your Reese's for sure. And hey, if you got a couple bucks to donate to me, even better. I can get a Reese's and enjoy it with you. The thing about Reese's is they changed the formula and it just isn't delicious anymore. It was an old banker lady. Well, it was a guy, a 300 obese man who was pissing in a coffee pot at the Bank of America. So you're not far off. I experienced one back in 2011 while I was at work. Barbecued chips are good. You're right about that, Evan. Sound delicious. All I got is hot dogs. That's right, Dump. I used to love Reese's and I can't eat them no more. They don't taste the same. When they've been putting news out that they're going to change back to the old Reese's formula, but so far they have not done it. What they're going to do is try to get you to eat all we don't call it old because we want the old Reese's. The ones we could not fucking... Did somebody really pee in a coffee pot? Yeah, his name's Ed, and he's from the Bank of America. Apparently his boss is a Kraut sympathizer and probably collects Nazi memorabilia. And so Ed decided to piss in the coffee pot and feed him a fucking tainted fucking batch of. A lot of people want a cup of Joe, but these people got a cup of Ed. And also he told us all kinds of stories of stuff he tampered with and molested. The guy needs to be on a list and he needs to be off the streets. Yeah. So I guess you stealing a Reese's cup, especially considered that Reese's cups are like, they've ruined the whole company with their new formula. I think he has a serious disease that's considered attempted murder. It's terrorism. That's what I told him. You can go back and watch the stream. I definitely told him he was a terrorist and he needed to turn himself in. That's horrible. It's nasty. He had one job. And what did you do? You fucking pissed in the fucking thing. Ed from the land down under. Was he Australian? I don't think Australian people would do that. I just don't believe that those good people down in Australia. Or no, it was Bank of America. So, yeah, of course it was here. What happened? Burrito said something crazy? It was like New Coke back in the day, and then they switched it back. Yeah, they just wanted to see if they could give us fucking crappy fucking peanut butter. It's that simple. That's what happened to Reese. Reese is owned by Hershey. I mean, they put fucking Hershey chocolate, and they just gave us shitty ass fucking peanut butter at the end of the day, or whatever the fuck they mix up in the center of them things, Because back in the day, Reese's cups were like crack. I mean, you had to eat them. If you had 3 of them, 2 of them were gone, and you had 1 of them saved. But now I bet you take 1 bite of it. I hate to cut out short, but I do have to go. Okay, Lila, it's great to see you. Hope you have a great night. Yeah, so earthquakes, people pissing in coffee pots, and fucking Reese's cups shit the bed. That was with all due respect, Fred. Oh, I don't even know what he said. Sawdust in the shredded Parmesan. That lady was fucking. You can look it up. Let me see if I can find it, because that is a pretty crazy video. Woman, what's the word we're looking for? What is that called when you do that? A woman. Flaky feet inside a Subway. Put a period in there. That might fuck up the search. Damn it. Wait. That's in the Subway. We want to see the one with dirty bare feet. That's not the one I'm talking about either. This is some disgusting shit I just looked up. Oh my God, all the people fucking doing stuff with their feet. Oh my God, this is horrible. He said, Oni, I do have some redeeming qualities. He said, for sure. I said, donate, yep. Yeah, this guy's a Subway employee. He's just sitting there with his nasty feet. Like it ain't no thing. So you can imagine that, how awful that is. Well, you're a fucking tricky one. Mr. YouTube. You're a nasty one. Mr. YouTube. Links in the chat. Putting your money. Donate. Why are these people playing with their feet? Violent stabbing on the subway. That was 2 years ago. It's just too much bad news. But yeah, people in their feet. Still no news on YouTube about the earthquake. The Pope's like, dude, I don't deal with crime and have a foreign policy. He said he wasn't scared of Trump. It's crazy the Pope had to respond because he was called out. Little Sabrina Carpenter got herself in trouble. She got confused on stage. I was really rooting for her too, Sabrina Carpenter. But it's one of them things, you don't know what to say, and then you say the wrong thing. Who's the worst person you've met today? Probably Ed from Bank of America so far. There was a couple other dickheads in here, but none of them were admitting with such a, you could almost tell it was the truth, that they were doing something so awful as pissing in a coffee pot at work. It was a total taxi cab confession going on. So I'm going to go with that. It really bothered me. It really shook me up, and I really hope he turns himself in. I really do. Damn, that's crazy, man. I guess when something happens, you want to get on Facebook. That's fucking wild, bro. Don't even make sense. YouTube doesn't even know there was an earthquake. But yeah, I'd say that's the worst person. I think Ed was telling the truth. Me too, because I feel like he wanted to get it off his chest. If you're pissing in a coffee pot and you're proud of yourself, you're really going to want somebody to tell that to. For sure. So yes, I do too. I believe he was, as they say, pissing in the yay old coffee pot. It should be a felony if it's not a felony. I mean, absolutely. Bum, 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 bum. That's crazy that earthquake happened out there. 41 miles away from where I sit is the epicenter of that fucking earthquake. Meanwhile, you can't find any news about it. Oh well, hope you guys are having a great evening this evening. Everything's going great. Shouts out to Jason for the donation. And thank you to all the mods, Freddie, Michael, and JC for coming in. I think Pua came in too, but even if she didn't, we love Pua. So, yeah. And again, if anybody wants to donate, you can scroll through the chat and you'll find donation link somewhere. Yeah. You got one job making coffee for the boss, and somebody pisses in the coffee pot. That's kind of what we were talking about. Then it makes you wonder if you yourself have ever drank urine coffee without knowing it. My wish is that no urine coffee ever comes across your table there. Just fucking with a man's coffee, fucking with a man's horse, fucking with a man's wife are all pretty bad things to do. They're saying 5.7, but still no. What's up in other times? There's still no confirmation in any news places, just Facebook so far. Straight to Humas, straight to Humas, straight to Humas. Fuck, man. Wouldn't it be nice to have a president in there where you don't have to hear this shit about him all the time? Like he'd calm down and quit wanting attention? I think it would. It's wild. It's my first earthquake today. I felt it. The strange thing is that there's no news on it yet. It is strange. I wonder if war is really all that bad. I don't know what you mean by that. We blew up a bunch of kids with a missile. That's not something it's not something I'd stand by. And you know what I mean? War sucks. It's hell. Not to mention the young men, the poorest young men, our best and brightest. They're the ones that die for fucking rich people. So war's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. And when essentially we're running around fucking stealing people's oil, butting in on people's oil fucking business. These ain't high tech fucking. This is, oh yeah, they got oil. We want control of it. Fuck you, we're taking it. They made up many excuses to fuck with other countries' oil. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. I know, man. A lot of the stuff's in our system of a down songs. Yeah, but he really went buck nutty last night when he portrayed himself as Jesus with Baphomet floating in the sky above him. Yeah, it was pretty fucked up. He'll be the one that has to live that one down. Talk about propaganda gone wild. For the first time in history, AI is influencing bad decisions that our president's going to make. They knew. The crazy thing is, though, in Moist Critical or Penguin or whatever his name is, he fucking pointed out that the original painting didn't have those little devils floating in the air up above Trump. What's going on, Daily Dose of James? Hope you're doing well. We just went through an earthquake, a 5.7 earthquake, 40 miles away from the epicenter. It is messed up and diabolical. But he wouldn't put his hand on that Bible. Fucking crazy thing Tucker Carlson said that really fucking spoke to me was that even if Trump didn't believe in God, you think he'd go ahead and put his hand on the Bible. But he didn't. And that was when he was being sworn in. And it's coming up now more than ever, considering the fact that he considers himself Jesus and whatnot, and he's picking fights with the Pope. Because the Pope didn't respect his G, didn't respect his gangster. So it's not really looking too good. Basically just tore apart all the fundamentals that all these people that were rooting for him were believing about. That's why I brought up the satanic church earlier too, and how that minister or preacher or father, whatever you call him, had tricked his whole congregation into worshiping the devil because the people were following so blindly. Peace and love, yes, trolls. You think you could help us out with a couple bucks, trolls? We could sure use it, man. We'll put the donation links in the chat if you or anybody else can. If you can't, don't worry about it. You don't have to explain it. We sure could use the help. Oh, what are we looking at here? Evan says YouTube really does a sop, dude. I talked to an Englishman and said the English blood here. They time me out and talked for hours, and they want me to apologize like they're the kings. Big vibes from New York City. Caught my first bass of the season. Hell yeah, let's go. Yep, there's our donation links. If anybody wants to help us out, we sure could use the help. And shouts out to Jason for the donation. Anything helps too, guys. Trying to make it another week. I got some other things going on. Can't really talk about it on here. But if y'all could help out, you make it a lot easier on us. If you can. Also, we still have sweatshirts and stuff too to gift if anybody wants to donate for those. Might even be working on a shirt tonight. I don't know. But if you can't, we understand. But yeah, we have a live stream of us going through a 5.7 earthquake. Dude, you see weirdo stuff like that, or is it just a coincidence? Tell me again what you're talking about. I see a lot of weird shit. That's why I started live streaming in the first place. Documenting my life. But I don't know exactly what weirdo stuff you're talking about. Did you see where Trump administration wants to lower the age of consent to 13? Say what? I mean, how much more can this motherfucker show us that he's a fucking monster? Japan's age of consent is 12 to have sex with? That's fucking crazy. That is some bullshit. And this guy had all these Christian fundamentals everybody wanted to follow. Go Trump. Yeah, and then you find out he wants to fuck 13-year-olds. And he thinks he's Jesus. I like how YouTube has a game going on. Oh, yeah, for sure. I believe you, Buck. That's crazy as hell, though. I don't think a 12-year-old girl has her faculties enough to take that on. But that probably has happened in history before due to maybe there was no other women. But, I mean, I'm just saying there may be reasons for that. I don't know what, but as far as the society goes, we've all kind of agreed on the fact that these are children. Can't wait till November. Wow, I don't know. Oh, what's going on then? It's not time for him to leave in November. He got like 2 years left, don't he? Fuck, I don't know. Maybe Japan, Trump administration's not pushing. Wait, let me read that again. Maybe Japan, Trump administration is not pushing for that dickhead. I don't know. But it's all fucking wacky. Everything's going up in prices. They said veterans are getting tossed out of their homes. This motherfucker does not give a fuck about us. What will it take for these people to fucking to understand? Look up what? The age of consent? I don't even know how to look that up. You bet it's a lie? I don't know, man. He's pretty fucking crazy. He don't really seem to give a fuck. And he likes being king. I think it's pretty clear that Donald Trump was doing some fucked up shit with Jeffrey Epstein. And even further, that Melania had come from that. And even crazier is that all this is going on at the same time he's fucking doing a war. He still has time to put memes up about him being Jesus. They didn't pass yet, but they talked about it. Okay. Well, I mean, that's not good, dude. Listen to him on Howard Stern. Look up Donald Trump on Howard Stern talking. Howard got him to open up about how he has beauty pageants down there at Mar-a-Lago, right? Follow me? And they are teenagers. And he has gone, he said he likes to go, in the dressing rooms and check out these ladies when they're naked. And these are underage people. Even the devil will disguise himself as a bright light. Well, that's everything we know about the Antichrist. That's what I got out of the Antichrist stuff. Now, mind you, I'm not sure. Probably a lot of it's going to be Nostradamus, of course, because how the hell else are you gonna do that? And fuck, man, it's just fucking horrible, horrible times. There's so many people that were really backing Trump to fix America, and we got a rich guy just caring about the rich. Look up the documentary Clayton County, Georgia jails when you can. Justice needs to be fixed too. Like small misdemeanor crimes shouldn't be punished like a murder. The people that do the worst shit, the billionaires and millionaires, they don't even do time because they got too much money. This is a mess. Our whole fucking country is it's a joke right now. And we're along for the ride. Midterm elections is in November. That's a lot. It's a lot of time for this motherfucker to fuck up. All the people that said they wanted to fucking impeach him, and what was the article or whatever called? They need to enact it. They need to do something soon. It's crazy, dude. Really is fucking just whack-a-doodle shit. Money buys freedom. Well, hell, if you have $1 billion, you can keep him in court for... Donald Trump could keep the court going for the rest of his life. You know what I mean? That's what it says. He can pardon himself and everything else. Boy, did we fall for some crazy shit. Could be worse. We'd have Kamala. Well, I used to say that too. And believe me, Kamala's a fucking lazy bitch who was absent most of her fucking vice presidency. But to be honest with you, the things he's doing recently, I don't know, kind of wish Kamala was in there, to be honest. What did he say? Fuck that shit. Both political powers are in it. Dodged a bullet. I guess. We're going to have a crazy fucking foreign policy after this. We just made a bunch of enemies. Here's the thing about blowing up a country. When their children are raised up, they're going to be raised up against us. They're going to be... if daddy got blown up by a missile in Iran, I mean, obviously the child is going to grow up and want to kill America. But yeah, I mean, okay. As long as we believe in the either lie or fact that they were making nuclear missiles, but nobody can say that for sure. Oh yeah, gas going to be more than $5, Freddie. It's already $5 here. It's going to be. They just said groceries are going back up too. And veterans are getting kicked out of their houses right now. Isn't that great? This is what a billionaire does. The Iraq War was a huge mistake too. Yep. A lot of money. They didn't spend it on the poor people in this country, did they? But we had to rebuild Iraq, didn't we? You think we're not going to rebuild, you don't think we're going to rebuild fucking Iran at the end of the day? Yeah, Obama's a piece of shit too, but at least he gave the poor people phones and health care. Mexico just got health care. Iraq's a different story. Enrich uranium. $2.99 for an ice cream sandwich. Yeah, Snickers bar's like getting closer to fucking $4 for a Snickers bar. We can't win, man. This is what we get in our old age, Freddie. Why are you being mean to fucking Freddie, dude? You don't even know Freddie. And honestly, we don't know you, burritos. Freddie's a good dude. Dump, when you get a chance, listen to the audiobook War is a Racket by General Smedley Butler. Is that a real name, Smedley Butler? It's about an hour long and it's a huge eye opener. Yeah, I've watched a lot of that stuff, man. It's crazy as hell. It's crazy as hell being me. I know there's got to be people that feel like me too. But what a crazy thing we just watched in our fucking world, man. I mean, I'll tell you, one of the most true things I've heard this year is that Donald Trump's the Antichrist. They were fucking eating babies down there on that island for superpowers from a fucking ancient fucking god that pissed Moses off back in the day. This is pretty much why he threw the fucking commandments, because of this Morlock worship. Bow. Man, fuck your fucking demon ass fucking gods. You guys are fucked up, man. Everybody wants to fucking be part of a club, but Trump was never going to allow you to be part of his fucking billionaire boys club anyways. And that's what people need to remember from this. I'm not mad at people for voting for Trump, because yes, Kamala's a piece of shit too. But at the end of the day, dude, we fucked up thinking a billionaire could take care of us. And really, the whole fucking system fucked up because you didn't even have any choices. This Jason B. I'm glad you banned that motherfucker. Who even cares? Imagine saying something like that about some good people like Jason and Pua. Fuck you, buddy. You don't know shit. Keep counting my pocketbook. But, good point. Let's put the donation links in the chat. If anybody wants to help us out, piss these haters off, give them something to count, help us out with the rent. How low they portrayed himself as Christ. Well, I knew that was going to bum a lot of people out. But let me play devil's advocate for a second, okay? And I know you guys ain't going to want to hear this. And believe me, I'm on your side, and I know what the fuck's going on. But just remember this much. None of these people that painted Jesus knew what Jesus looked like. Okay? So, yes, it would appear that Donald Trump is dressed like Jesus. But at the end of the day, isn't he just telling you what we already knew? Like, they've gone through history doing things like this from day one. They painted Jesus as if he was white, and he's from, it even says in the Bible he ain't white. So Donald Trump going into some gowns it ain't fucking cool, and it's pissing a lot of Christians and people off, God-fearing people for sure. And why would he put like a demon up above him? That's the crazy part. That's the detective shit. Because I wouldn't even have known, but this YouTuber Moist Critical showed the original painting and showed the one that Donald Trump put up. And somebody went out of their way, if you follow what I'm saying, to change that from a soldier to a picture of a demon up above his head. That's the scary part. And yes, also that Donald Trump thinks he's Jesus. He said what? He's full of excuses. He did it to piss off the Pope. I think he did it because he thinks he's Christ. But remember, a painting or propaganda, which has been used in many, many tyrannical governments, it's all about how you paint something, I'm sure when they painted Hitler, they painted him strong. But really, he was a weak motherfucker. What JCC say, I'm pretty sure? No, I'm pretty sure too. That's what he was trying to do, but it was pretty cool to see Moist Critical explain that that was not the original uh, portrayal, and how this is some crazy guy who's he's like obsessed with Donald Trump, and he's been painting Donald Trump in all kinds of weird manners. Donald Trump, though, took it and changed it. He wanted to put the demons in up there. As sick as the original guy was that painted it, he didn't have no demonic, you know. But you can watch Donald Trump when they talk about Jesus around him. He acts pretty fucking indifferent. When you have $1 billion and you love the way your ass smells, and you can grab them by the pussy and get away with going to islands by putting a black magic marker over your name, I mean, why would he ever think about God? He told somebody he wasn't going to heaven. These are the people we have in office. And why did we have two shitty candidates when the whole thing went down? The Kamala people were sure that everybody was going to vote for Kamala, but it was really hard to fucking gulp down because Kamala never even fucking acted like a vice president, let alone a president. You see? So nobody really had a choice. And we can't be really mad at the Trump supporters. But they do get dumber and dumber as this shit goes on. If you can't see he's fucking up our country by now, I don't know what the fuck it's going to take. You're just fucking blind. If you consider yourself a Christian and you see this guy doing this stuff, you know, and the things he says, and the trouble he causes us, and the rising of our fucking necessities, then I just question you completely. I mean, come on. You can't see what this guy's doing? Do you really hate Democrats so much that you'll lie for this fucking Antichrist? These are some real make and break us times. America's not even 300 years old, and this fucking guy comes along and he's gonna fucking take us back to the fucking Stone Ages here. What a day. What a day. I don't know what you make of it, and I don't know where we're headed, but it ain't good. I think we could see that we're not on to some fucking good stuff. A strange cow. Yeah, be cool to Shake, Burrito. He's a good dude. I don't know why you're picking on him. Hello from Sweden. What's up, Fred? Hope you're having a good night. We just went through an earthquake today. First one. First one, man. Shouts out to Sweden and Fred. That's the first 5.7 earthquake I ever been through. Still, no news of it on the fucking internet. Except for Facebook. I guess tomorrow we'll talk about today's earthquake. Right now the big money's on fucking Trump and all the bullshit he's doing. Yeah, we had a 5.7 earthquake while I was on stream right here. Shake's trigger happy? Bro, do you know how bad it gets in here? I'm sure you do, Burritos. I know you do. He's just trying to help out his friend. Freddie don't get paid for it. He's just trying to make our chat. He said it the other day, Freddie was talking about it. How he used to come in here and have good conversations and stuff. Well, if you don't give a fuck, then get banned. I don't know what to tell you. This isn't a big fucking rebellion here. It's just a fucking YouTube channel with 20 or less people. If you're going to flip out about it, the only thing we can do is ban you and time you out. People have been real patient with you, man. I know they're trying to do their thing. You know, you ask somebody to be a mod, and then you kind of criticize them about how they mod. That don't make sense either, man. I really want to be the free speech advocate for you guys, but I know what free speech entails in here. It's fucking saying the N-word and fucking telling people to kill themselves and shit and doxing addresses. That shit's not fucking cool. I don't care. I'm not with it. We don't have a big channel. We're hoping to make good friends and have good people around us. And, you know, my mods and me, we're not trying to like, but if you're going to be crazy, then, you know, what are we supposed to do? We've been quite vocal about fucking with Freddie tonight. And it's fucking crazy. It ain't cool. We love Freddie, and he's good to us. JC, Pua, all these people. I'm sorry you feel some kind of way, but Freddie's not your enemy, dude. You're your own enemy. I don't want to ban you. I don't want to fight with you. And I remember, help the channel by liking. Thank you, Fred. Yeah, please like, share, and subscribe. And again, if anybody can help us out with even a few bucks, please help us out, because we're trying to get the money for the rent. We ain't trying to do drugs or fuck weed. Like I said, I'll get high off of being able to pay the rent. That would make me higher than fucking anything else I could spend the money on. I mean, you can tell I ain't spending it on clothes. So eventually I figure we will have to, you know, go back to the street and everything else. But I got a lot of sweatshirts here. I don't know how I'm going to mail them to people. I can't even get, you know, and then P-dubs died. So I'm just trying to stay with the positive and not dwell on my negative, but it's rough. Shit, I've exhausted all my resources. And I'm not going to tell you guys what I did this morning, because I can't tell you if, you know, where I'm at and what I'm doing, because somebody will dox me. And tomorrow we're going to try some other shit too. I can't figure out if it makes more sense to sit on here or fuck. I'm not even going to get into it. The whole thing's crazy. My life's really crazy. So if anybody can help us, we sure would appreciate it. That's all I can really say. And rest in peace to P-Dubs, she was my rock, man. She was my G. Now I got to do it by myself, and I've really been having problems with that for some reason. I really am just not the same. Keep on keeping on. Yeah, I figure I let the telephone bill go. I let, you know, and there's a plan. There's an escape plan for every escape plan. So I'll just go with that, slowly but surely. It's a lot of stress anyways. If I could fix it, I sure the fuck would, believe me. I really like doing the art and stuff, but, you know, it may be time to throw all the brushes and the paint away. It's just and I've done that a million times. I've lost everything I've had a million times. So if that's the only thing I got to throw away this time, I'm doing pretty good. Because I don't have a lot of stuff. I want to take a Bible. And when I was at church, they was like, here, take a Bible. And I was like, man, I want to take it, but I can't really, I don't know if I have to put everything in a backpack. I got her ashes and her paw prints that I'm taking with me no matter what. You know, I can't carry around a fucking giant bag of stuff with me, man. And I refuse to. Because I know that's the biggest thing that gets you down when you're homeless. So if I hit the street, I don't want shit. Oh, thank you, Kyle, for the donation. God bless you. That'll help out. Thank you. And if anybody else wants to donate, there's the donation link. I don't know if Kyle felt an earthquake today in Portland, but I sure did a little bit ago. Still hasn't hit the news, so shouts out to Kyle. God bless you, man. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps, man. Sure do appreciate it. Damn. Still no news. And shouts out to Jason, too. Still no news on the fucking earthquake. It's like it never happened. Well, yeah, the only place I got any information on the earthquake was my phone had an emergency alert, and then, of course, Facebook. Wow, plane crashes on the road in Phoenix. That was yesterday, though. Driver playing on the phone knocks down a power pole. Oh my God. Driver lights cigarette and propane tank explodes inside of his car and shakes homes in nearby area. These are all things people were doing on the highway. What the fuck? Driver on cell phone clips car, collides with power pole, bringing down the power pole onto the street. The other driver lights a cigarette and the propane tank explodes, blows his fucking minivan apart, and fucking shakes the houses in nearby neighborhood. It's not funny, but it's kind of crazy. A lot of crazy shit. Yeah, apparently his propane tank was leaking. He literally made a propane bomb inside of his van, and when he lit the old lighter, it wasn't the cigarette. It had been the open flame. Cigarette is non-importa compared to the fucking Fuego. Crazy world we live in. Nevada can have a 5.7 earthquake and it doesn't even make the national news. Let's try to look it up specifically again. Oh, here we go. 5.7 magnitude quake hits in Nevada. Okay, now we're starting to get some news. Silver Springs, Nevada. Very close to us. We were within 41 miles, it said, of the epicenter of the earthquake. And there's only two pieces of news on it.
Well, there, folks, welcome back here to a Monday, 6:33 p.m., April 13, 2026. Coming in here with an earthquake of a 5.5 magnitude outside of the Reno, Nevada area. Looks like 11 miles southeast of Silver Springs, Nevada. 5.5. That's actually a decent sized event.
Stream.
This just coming in moments ago. That is showing up quite nicely on the California stations there. Barrett, Petrolia,
Shouts
and
out to
Anza
Kyle
in Southern
and
California.
Jason.
So that possibility could get revised here. Let's take a look at this data that's coming in from the USGS. It's underneath automatic status. So I'd like to go over here and check out the origins here and see what these magnitudes are coming from or where they're coming from. Doesn't look like they're going to give me any data here. There's 66 stations reporting, but no station details contributed. So
it's crazy.
This could get revised. Either way, that...
We're going to interrupt our newscast right now because we're feeling some shaking right now. We believe that is an earthquake. We need to get confirmation from U.S. Geological Survey, but it feels like one.
Yeah, they are very quick generally with posting exactly the epicenter so we would know how far away it is from Sacramento. But it's rare for us to feel in this region shaking of that magnitude. We generally, usually they're centered either in the Sierra or the Bay Area, and we don't feel it as strongly here.
Preliminary numbers are coming in. We know how those can change. range, and I'm going to bring Dirk in on this in a second, but where the initial reading is a 5.5 magnitude, about 140 miles away. And Dirk, we know how these numbers can change once they get a better grip on what's going on.
Yeah, they can change.
Hey,
But this
Siri.
is out near.
How many miles is Sacramento away from Carson City? Makes sense. About 131. They said it's 40 some miles away from me. It makes sense. I get
Fallon, Nevada,
Wow.
and so it's
Okay.
off out in that region. So I'm looking at, they're saying it's a 5.5, but I'm sure they're going to adjust that as they continue to look at it. But it right now is showing that its depth was about 9 kilometers, so that's a relatively deep earthquake, but we felt it pretty good. Sometimes when you get in a certain geologic strata, you can feel it. It went underneath the Sierra and here into the valley, and we really felt
Siri.
it here in the
Does Carson City, Nevada have a lot of earthquakes? How many?
video.
So what is it out there? Is there some kind of a zone where you have plates, or is it just?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I wish my daughter, who is a geologist, was here.
We're going to call her up.
Okay, we will look more
Yeah.
into that. Again, that's a significant earthquake, and definitely people through a wide geographical area felt this one. So we'll look to get more information, and specifically, of course, any reports of damage.
I guess the
or
best way to
injuries.
describe it for us is when we were in that news story there, it was just more of a front, backwards kind of shifty feel, not a rolling type.
I'll tell you what, we felt it. It was a ride for sure. Very crazy. Very crazy. And then what they're saying about Washington and all the shit that's been going on in Portland, Seattle, and Washington, that's pretty wild too. That was days ago. Maybe was it days or months? It's good you got it on video. Yeah, we definitely documented it. Let our friends know what we're going through, that's for sure. It's crazy that was a 5.7. At least the hotel motel is must be pretty sturdy, because we didn't go toppling down. Well, it's nice being in a small town anyhow, because we didn't have skyscrapers around us or big ass fucking off ramps and shit, freeway overpasses and whatnot, parking garages, all that shit. We're away from all that. We're pretty much the tallest thing in the area. So it'd be like a 20, 30 foot fucking drop to the ground, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. You have a foundation that's built on. Do they pour these buildings solid here in Nevada? That's another great question. They do in Florida. And they do I'm pretty sure they have earthquake prevention in places like San Francisco and whatnot. But the question is, what does Nevada do? Do they pour their block walls solid and put rebar in them and cross rebar? I don't know. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Solid construction. Some places don't have to do construction like that. But let me tell you, in Florida, they pump all the fucking cells in the cinder blocks full. And they put rebar, from the ground up. And then they also put horizontal wire in the walls too. Dovetails, and that was part of my job, so I know. And that was for hurricanes, off the coast of West Palm Beach and Singer Island in Florida. But now earthquake shit, that's even more advanced. So pretty wild day, pretty pretty wild time to be alive. There's no doubt about that. I don't know where we're headed or anything, but it's definitely a wild, wild world. I wish I had something sweet and some soda, but I can get by without it. It's actually better for me with my problem. Or even fruit would be nice tonight. Some fruit juice or something. We got water, so we can make it till tomorrow. It was a wild day, JC. Hell yeah. Everybody make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe. I know we can get a couple more likes out of here. Boy, I tell you what, we're even getting less and less likes here, too. The old fucking YouTube fucking roller coaster. What did I eat today? Some hot dogs. I've been eating up my hot dogs. That's all I got left. Which is something, you know. I don't really feel like eating any more of them, I'll tell you that much. I don't know, I'm a weird dude. But I do wish I had some sugary drinks. It's just part of my addiction. But paying the rent supersedes that too. Snacks and whatnot. We'll be all right. We've got to eat a lot of good snacks in our life. We can make it a day without, you know, sugar and chocolate and fucking, you know, even milk and whatnot. It is. It's good to have days where, you know, maybe you take a break from all that. I've been realizing that too about soda and whatnot. It just goes to my benefit anyways. I mean, of course, we'll be back on soda again, but fuck it. If I could fast, I would. Sometimes I did, you know. Sometimes I have fasted. You just don't eat one day. Who the fuck cares? You made it through the day. Food's not everything. I guess having a motel room ain't everything either, but you know, I would like to keep it another week. It's just been a messed up year, man. Mainly, we missed the hell out of little P-Dubs, dude. She was our buddy. She kind of tied everything together. What's up, Henry Hank? What are we getting into tonight? I don't know. That was Burritos that donated? Oh, well, thank you. I didn't know that. Thank you, Burrito, for the donation. Freddy Krueger. Sorry about that. Or I don't know what I'm sorry about. You got to be nice to Freddy, of course. I hope you and Henry Hank's doing good. If anybody can help us out with the donation, we're definitely low. And shouts out to, I guess, Burrito and Jason for the donations. He's still in a bullshit timeout. Well, you're getting pretty venomous there. You don't need to go that far. Now we're getting information on YouTube about the earthquakes near Reno. Actually, it's closer to, us. Would they say Fallon, Nevada? Fallon, however they say it. It's Nevada, not Nevada. So it might be Fallon and not Fallen. But everybody, hope you're all having a great night. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe, please. New Madrid fault awakens. Where the hell is that at? That's in, what is it? Oh, shit. That's over by Kentucky and Tennessee, huh? The giant cracking rift. I had barbecue chips. They were good. Barbecue chips are good. I like them myself. I don't like them all the time, though. I'm not a potato chip head. You know what I mean? But when I like them, I like them. And then I don't like them so much. But every day I love chocolate and meat. That's something that never changes. Also, I have mad cravings for milk, too. Dairy products in general. Isn't it like 40 degrees there with snow or some shit? Today? No, it went up to 50. There was snow last night. I'm pretty sure Tahoe got a fucking 3 inches or something. And then today we had an earthquake. Yeah, on this stream too. But it's not too bad right now. But last night there was a lot of snow. Oh yeah. Kind of like that in the spring, ain't it? If you think about it, it's kind of like that in the spring. A lot of places are like that. Some chocolate milk sounds good right now. Yeah. I ain't getting it. I'd have to walk to the store, and I'm sure that all could be used in a better way for my, you know, for my shit, for my necessities. But I could go to the food bank tomorrow. I'm supposed to go very, very early to a Bible study in the morning. And what's even crazier is it's in silver something. So I think it's the other direction, but actually, who knows? That might work out. Maybe I could take a little jaunt up on the mountain tomorrow, since I'll be close to it. I don't know. Everything's up in the air. You say it's 80 degrees in Oklahoma? That's wild. But I believe it. They said there's a mad fucking difference between Lake Tahoe temperature and where I'm at, you know? So. Whoa, United States is shaking. Strong earthquake jolts in Nevada. The United States is shaking. This is scheduled for 8 p.m. 1 minute from now. There's a live stream called The United States is Shaking. Yeah, it would be cool. You talking about the food bank? Yeah, I'm going to try to go to the food bank tomorrow. And also, I'm going to try to go to the Bible study. I don't know if I'm going to go all the time, but I want to give the Bible study another shot. I went to church on Sunday, and no offense, but the churches I'm used to going to, like, we spend 2 hours in there. This thing was quick, and I don't know. It was more about missionaries. We're the hottest country. Yeah, that's what Trump said or something. Italy's breaking in half. Adriatic route severed by landslides, bridge collapses, and earthquakes. I don't know, man. It's pretty wild. These are pretty end-timey kind of feeling times. I just sat here. It definitely makes you wonder. What the future holds. Have you seen on TV bees swarm hornets and kill them? Yeah, but aren't the hornets trying to move into their hives or something? I mean, you just don't do that to a bee. They're there to protect the queen. I know they do something like that. You're saying this is a phenomenon that just happened? On TV, bees swarm hornets and kill them. Yeah, and they swarm and kill them with the heat. Oh, yeah. They can fucking turn the temperature up on. That's some wild shit, man. The bees aren't to be fucked with, man. If the bees go away, everything in the world gets fucked up. Nowadays, you can just feel it in the air. Crazy times we're living in. Yeah, there's definitely been a shift. I think we can all get behind that. Because you never want to say, oh, wow, things are getting crazy. Because that's an old man thing to say. People have been saying that since the dawn of time. But I think at this point, you know, uh, however many days into this new year, we can safely say that things are changing. There's a lot of crazy shit happening. I don't know, earthquakes and fucking tornadoes, and it ain't even summer yet. There's a lot of people think they're safe, but I just was reading that there's a fault line that it's opening up on the East Coast. So, which would make sense that the East Coast would be just as susceptible as the West Coast to earthquakes eventually. If there's a fault line there, it's a fucking fault line. It's been known to move around or earthquake at some point. All that shit that just happened up in Washington and stuff is kind of unprecedented in a way too, because most of the time people think of earthquakes, they think of Southern California and the San Andreas Fault line, but just like we've seen, it can pop up anywhere, which could awaken fucking earthquakes too, by the way. It's another thing that's earthquakes have been known to set off volcanoes, things of that manner. Earthquake here, earthquake on the other side of the world type shit. I don't know. Tsunamis, that's another big factor too. Like I said, for the most part, I think I'm pretty safe here. Like, I'm not really like super scared because I'm on, a top floor, and we're pretty much the biggest thing around. So, I guess the smartest thing to do if if an earthquake happened in the middle of the night would be to get in the door frame. It has a header. It can protect your head. I guess that's why they tell people to get in the doorways. I would assume. Yep. Yeah, but once again, if anybody wants to help us out with any donations, we sure could use the help. Shouts out to Burrito and Jason. And we'll put the donation links in the chat. Just in case anybody wants to help out. If you can't, I totally understand. Anything helps too. Don't feel like we're talking directly to you either, because we're putting it out there for everybody. Trying. They say under a bed or a desk. Yeah, that sounds to me like you're trying to protect your head. Sounds like protect your neck shit. Some Wu-Tang shit. I dig it. Uh-oh, what is this? Mass evacuation orders.
This is big.
Colorado
breaking
and
news.
Michigan.
Evacuations are being ordered right now. People in Florida are being told that they need to, quote,
43
go
minutes
now.
ago.
People in other states are being warned that they could potentially have to leave very soon, and officials are warning them to prepare a plan right now. So let's get into all the details here. You guys can see this is the scene that is coming out of Florida right now. This is South Florida, right outside of Naples, Florida. And evacuations have actually been issued
for what?
In the eastern part of Naples,
confused.
Florida, near Golden Gate, Florida. All right. This is actually
Tell
a
us what's
relatively
going
populated
on,
area.
dude.
It's right along the highway, and there's tons of stuff here. There's hotels around here. There's Walmarts. There's tons of neighborhoods. All right. So evacuations have been ordered. You guys can see the Collier County Sheriff's Office posted this. It says an update 6:40 p.m. Evacuations are beginning on the eastern side of Forest Glen, including Loblolly Bay Drive. Also, motorists in this area are likely to experience reduced visibility due to heavy smoke. Use caution.
Smoke.
Update at 6:15 p.m. No additional evacuations
some
have been
war
announced,
shit
but
going
residents
on?
in the area should be on alert
Yeah, this is
and
the
monitor
news.
developments. This includes the eastern Collier Boulevard and the south from Beck Boulevard to Rattlesnake Hammock Road. All right, so you could see the timeline, how they updated it, and now by 6:40 p.m. local time, they're saying that
Brush fire?
people need to evacuate. All right,
In Florida?
you guys can see here. Here's some more
I
footage.
get it. Massive
Or
brush
some more
fire.
images from this fire. All right, this is along I-75.
Evacuation in Florida.
And you can see the fire. It's causing smoke.
That's fucking
and it's
weird.
causing slowdowns. The Florida Highway Patrol is warning people to drive with their lights on currently, to slow down, watch out for any vehicles. They're saying use your wipers and defrosters if you need to improve visibility. They're saying be patient, use turn signals, and do not stop in the middle of the road. Try to keep moving at least, even if you have to slow down from the fire and the smoke. They're saying don't stop, because then that can cause a chain reaction and a pileup. All right. So they are warning people that there is a shelter here. You can see a safe haven for fire evacuees is open at the Golden Gate Community Center, located at 4701
Let's find out what's
Golden
going
Gate
on in
Parkway
Colorado and
in
Michigan.
Naples, Florida. And if they're home right now, all right, so burning here. And it's estimated to be around 300
What's up,
acres.
Jamal?
It's at
Hope
the
you're having a
Lake
good
Dorothy
day.
State Wildlife Area. And the governor has declared an emergency for it. They've shut
There's a
down
fire
the
in
area until
Colorado,
further
too?
notice as fire crews respond
Damn.
to the fire. So they have multiple resources going out there. They have hand crews, engines, state aircrafts, and
Damn,
the
that's
state
crazy.
division's Type 3 incident management team. It's a
Not much,
4,500
Jamal. We
acre
just went
wildlife
through an earthquake a
area
little bit ago.
leased through an agreement with the city of
Now
Raton, New Mexico,
we're listening to
and Colorado Parks and Wildlife, offering hunting and fishing
46
opportunities. All right,
minutes
so
ago.
it's a big lake here.
Colorado's
right on the
on
border.
fire.
Massive fire has broken out there as well.
I was
And
in
we also have
Colorado when it
these
was on
warnings
fire before.
in Michigan
And
right
Florida,
now.
though.
All right,
That's
so we
weird.
have multiple warnings going out in Michigan. We were talking about a dam failure yesterday. Well, we have more dam failures potentially happening now. So it says seepage found at Bel Air Dam. Downstream residents urged to
Wild
prepare
shit, man. You just
evacuation
never know.
plan. So this is in Antrim County, Michigan. It says Bel Air Dam officials have found a seepage at the base of the Bel Air Dam and are warning residents who
the
live directly
dam,
downstream
too?
to have evacuation plans as water levels continue to
Man,
rise.
the dam might
So
be
this is an
failing.
entirely new one. I was talking about the Sheboygan Dam last night, and that's still an issue as well. We have an update on that in just a second.
Damn.
But this is another, here's an update on the Sheboygan Dam. It reaches, quote, ready level. All right, so it wasn't at
People
this
are
level yesterday.
evacuating.
Now
Is
it is
Sheboygan
at
in
ready
Michigan?
level as right
I don't know.
cautionary zone. This is a target area for potential flooding. Please avoid this area if
Sheboygan
possible.
Dam.
These reservoirs. It's only April. Probably going to see a lot more crazy stuff this year. This year's really flown by. I don't know, if you ask me. It seems like the year just...
But apparently, yeah, there's some fucking badass brush fire in Florida, Colorado, and then they have some dam problems in Colorado and in Michigan. And we just had an earthquake here in the Carson City, Reno area. And then I guess a few days ago, they had a bunch of earthquakes in Washington, Upper Washington, Seattle, and Portland. So, yeah, it is a trip. It is a trip. Well, the United States is shaking.
Let me turn myself off again. You see that we had this global seismic burst here back at the end of March, going through the very beginning of April. So it lasted about 2 weeks here. No, not even 2 weeks. It lasted about 10 days. And we very well may be going to into another global seismic burst soon because of space weather factors. So one
Space
thing that
weather?
I look at.
Did you guys just hear that? And then it locked up. What happened here?
For earthquake forecasting is where is the activity right now? That often is the best clue for where it's going to continue going. Because you see preliminary activity often. Foreshock sequences,
because of the
swarming.
torsional flux.
Just a swarm. But often you do get, foreshocks leading up to it. We saw that with Japan in November and December of 2025. We had a clustering of magnitude 5s in November. I reported on it saying, hey, I think something bigger is coming because this is anomalous. Then we got a 6.4, 6.8. It's like, okay, it's ramping up. Then we had a 7.6 in December. So you see how this works. So where you have activity is where you need to be paying attention. At least it's a higher likelihood of occurrence, right? Forecasting is all about assigning probabilities to different outcomes and doing that to your best ability. And hopefully you get the percentages right. This isn't a Nostradamus or Brostradamus prediction, okay? Just trust me, bro. We're looking at the data and doing our best to assign probabilities to
he
the
went
different
for that
outcomes.
joke. It didn't
And of course,
pay
the
off.
Earth also is a wild card. There's a lot of chaos here, so you don't fully get it every single time.
You should have said
but
Nostradamus.
let's check out what's happening with the space weather really quick, because this will inform you as to why I think we're potentially going back into another global seismic burst. Because we have here our sun. This is looking at extreme ultraviolet light emissions from the sun. There's a variety of ways that we can look at this, okay? We can only get these sort of EUV measurements from outer space, because normally X-rays and extreme ultraviolet light from the sun gets absorbed into the atmosphere of the Earth. So unless you're in space...
Bible study in the morning. Tell you that. I'm glad that I am looking into that stuff for sure. There's times when we need Jesus more than anything, dude. We don't need Trump Jesus. We need real Jesus. I do miss my baby. I bet she would have came running over here if she'd have been here during the earthquake. But we'll just try and try. Keep trying. Try to be a good person. Try to figure things out. That's what we got to do. Everything else is just not as important, Yeah. Shouts out to Jason and Burrito and all the mods and everybody that came in. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate you. Yeah, we definitely documented an earthquake on our stream today, so that's a trip. It's another. You're falling asleep. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get off here too. I was gonna wait 30 more seconds, but we really don't have to. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We love y'all. Once again, shouts out to Jason and Burrito for the donations. And anybody who wants to donate, you can still donate even when we're not live. So, and be safe out there and watch out for, all these crazy things that could be going on, from earthquakes and, fires. Be safe out there. I love y'all. Have a good night.